There's live.
These are
Yeah, oh yeah.
special.
Just name it at the doorway.
Special.
Okay.
Special tile.
Very
Stand
special.
just outside the.
We're already having a good party, which is so
Yes.
nice.
Start.
I've already laid down a rule.
Okay.
Gotcha!
Because I have that.
It'll be okay. I know you're on.
Look how awesome you are!
Such a professional.
I know. That was good. That was
Professional drinker. It's
I didn't have anything to worry about after all.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Now it's
Tell
on.
us everything. Just a little bit
Awesome.
to start us off.
So this is
why
our
don't you
holiday
turns
party,
reading
and we're
from,
having
Yeah.
the best time.
Take turns reading.
Hey, how you doing? You can join us as we celebrate our holiday party together, and we're just gonna.
Put your camera up.
Oh, my camera's up there.
She never knows where the camera
No idea. I'm like, I don't want to look at the camera. Welcome.
Say hi. I'm Sue Hanley.
Hi, I'm Sue Henley, and
I take
welcome.
full responsibility.
I
for
take
everything
full
about-
responsibility.
Thank
You know, that's going to be expensive insurance. But you know what? Welcome to Fireside Chat.
There you go.
That's awesome. You gonna read some UFO stories first?
So,
Thank
I'm
you.
just gonna call a line for everyone a little bit.
Yeah, let's call them.
Yeah.
Where is?
We're having the end of the world party.
Yeah, we might as well.
Smells better than party.
Absolutely.
Wait, that was scary. I was like, oh wait, that's your hand. Okay, I thought that was my
Welch's
hand for a
sparkling.
second.
Where
Because
is
I picked that up a minute
She
ago.
cooks, yes.
And I was like, why is
It's
it
kind of like a
like...
racist miniature UFO captured in Japan.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
little bit
They
basic.
noticed
They,
that,
they noticed the size of
like
the.
in Kenya, it'd be
Call
like
out
an extra
there.
tall UFO.
All right, everyone.
Ah,
Cheers.
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 All right.
Television.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Dixie cup.
All right.
Cheers, everyone.
Clink,
Cheers.
clink, clink, clink.
Thank you to 2025.
Mm-hmm. Give it a better year than 24.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Everyone's midsection enjoying the beverages.
That's right, yeah.
I guess we should sit down at some point. Do we have an insurance?
Let's get some food.
So
Yeah, food. Okay.
Oh, yeah, we'll be
go.
back.
We go. Bring
We'll
that
be
back
back.
out.
Just
be
talk
back.
amongst yourselves.
Yes.
Sandwich yourselves. Yeah. exactly.
Talk amongst yourselves, absolutely. I'm just like, I can't believe
Where is
it
this
didn't
layer?
spurt
Just give them
everywhere.
a topic and then just walk out and say discuss.
Discuss. True.
Well, there it is. All right.
You need anything, Chris?
No, it took me forever to find this layer. There's your controls. Okay, I got it now. I figured it out, Kevin.
I arranged them also on there, how they are here.
Now I see. Yes. There's also, there it is.
There we go. How about that? That's probably from me bonking it above.
How did that even?
I think I probably just bonked it.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, come on. Oh, boy. Oh, is that pretty much in focus? Okay. Put that 720p thing on the 4K.
Oh my God, look.
What, you okay? All right. What are you looking at? It's the ice, isn't it? It's the ice gets her every time. Cubed ice. Sue loves cubed ice.
So according to a guest of Bryan's other show, it's possible for me to walk, if nobody was watching, I could walk through both of those doors. If nobody is watching.
The double door experiment.
I've done it before, but as soon as someone is watching, it's done right.
If you live up to the rink, you can definitely walk through two doors. Maybe more. Maybe okay. Multiple doors.
Doesn't that seem kind of like some trickery going on?
I would say, yeah, bare bones. At least. Maybe smoking at me.
I mean, some physicists said that, and like, who's gonna call them out on it?
I know.
Fireside Chat presents
They got the
trickery.
So were you planning a show today?
I just came in and Kevin did this amazing job of setting us all up for like a huge, blowout party.
Oh, nice.
It's amazing. I thought we were gonna sit here. So like that lends a whole different dimension.
Yeah, if anybody shows up with anything, we just force them to bring.
That's it.
Camera, yeah, no doubt.
That's how I came here in the first place, right?
Yeah, how'd you even find this?
Yeah, how did you find us?
Yeah.
Yeah, how?
Because years ago in 2016, I don't know, I think I saw something in Rochester that said, you can take a class and learn how to operate the cameras.
And you remember 2016?
Yeah.
That was 2016.
So that was back in 2016, and so I was like, well, that's really cool. I wonder how much it costs. So it was like $25, and I don't remember a thing I learned because it was just a big.
The teacher was shitty. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it wasn't anything here.
2016 kept us busy.
This place must be the most underutilized
You
gym.
mentioned a lot of vegetarian stuff in there,
I think it was. And you know what? And I went home and that's the reason we have more time. And he doesn't like me to say that, but.
No, I don't at all.
So is that how your studio generally looks when you're doing your show? With the
Yeah.
lights, I mean?
No, it's usually solid pink, and I just happened to wear this, I didn't mean to match, but I matched. But that's my little tiara, and I don't know how he changed it, but he made it
On the
bigger.
iPad, it's controls those as an app, and there's like infinite number of presets. You can just hit random and go through them all.
Oh, so the color changes?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you just sit there and
Well,
just
yeah,
see
because-
thousands of variations.
Oh, yeah, because the one.
Question is that one was in a room.
Oh.
Like a lighting thing, you can go through
Oh,
different.
different colors.
want that lighting in all our offices.
Yet another look?
Yeah.
Kevin hasn't done that quite yet.
She
Oh,
was
yeah,
telling me
you-
about it.
you-
She was telling me about it.
And then I give her another one now too.
She went to the library.
Yeah, not yet.
She called me this morning on 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
After the first class, she was a break. She was in the library reading, legal, something, the law 101.
The law
Or
101.
something legal 101.
Right.
Funny likes those and
Yeah.
two like
She's
collected
fascinated
versions
with
of
the
two
law.
public books.
Well, you know what I'm thinking, because
I'm assuming Amazon
which
just,
it might now.
it's like they're printed.
Might not, but it doesn't matter.
But if it does, like by the time next summer.
Like you can see all these.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, my God.
Right.
Yeah, so she must have been.
Oh my God. If you're still.
But there was another one that's in my office.
Yeah, hopefully, I don't get to do that.
Right.
That's my goal, because I do not have fun.
Write your name on your.
On your behalf, I will help.
I say, all the time I say, hey, Dad, I
my
need
goal
cell
is
phone.
Kevin, you're such a
And
good.
you're, this reminds me of there's an ad.
It's because of
Maybe
this.
you could retire August 31st.
I knew you were gonna be, and they were like, correct,
I got 4 years.
and it was a picture of like, I donated some olives. I had like an entire white onion that was cut into quarters. And it was like, yummy holiday breakfast.
Like not, it was
Not
like a
good.
drawing or.
Trying
No,
to.
it was like, yeah, it was, they were like, yeah, holiday breakfast. It was like, okay,
I
this is.
don't know why I do it on Monday. I don't remember what happened.
Are we sitting in here or in there, or what? Sheep or sheep?
In there?
I always
Okay.
get, I always.
I don't know, maybe it's how many pages before you. Very good, thank you. So you
I'm like, oh yeah, gotta feed the beast.
And how was it? What did you
No
taste?
doubt.
Chris,
You
you want us
might
to
taste
eat out
it,
here?
but I did not, but isn't that what most
All right,
Hungarians
we're gonna eat in the studio. Do you still have it? Or did you sell it?
Oh, okay.
Really?
I've named my cup
It
Exus.
was a black and white light.
How come? I mean.
Because I want something to regret later.
I was gonna say, Kevin.
I wanna be cleaning tahini off of the.
Okay.
All
right.
Yeah. That sounded like an Action Bronson lyric.
So that ceiling in there is like pretty much finely calibrated, is that something?
The thing is, each one of these tiles I had to take down and then affix mass-loaded vinyl onto the back of it.
Oh.
So if one of them is imaged, I would have to redo that entire process.
Oh, yikes. No, we don't want that to happen. Okay.
So do you guys, would
Wow.
you say that
Okay.
that studio is more used than the big one?
At this point, yeah.
At this point, yeah.
Although the big, oddly enough, the big one is reserved for the last 2 Fridays in January.
Oh, okay.
There's a group turning into a nightclub next Friday, and then another group that does their disability talk show Thursday and Friday.
Why can't you guys have a Dawn on the Pack morning show?
Years ago, we did.
You got
No, remember Charlie, Charlie Langton? So he started, he was a lawyer and he took the classes here for running TV. So after he took the classes, we forced him to do an hour-long town hall show, political show.
How long did it last?
I think we did 10 episodes in the first 2 years.
Oh, wow.
It's hard to get commitment.
It is. You know what? I'm so far finding that's the hardest part of the podcast is to do, and don't just assume that we're special talent. We're getting guests.
Like Terry Girls, Fresh Air, they have 5 shows and
I don't know, I don't.
I
I get it.
I know.
They've
got them booked.
I heard you say that this podcast is, they do smart money matters or whatever, right? Like there's probably 1,000 of those, but they're like on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
How about this? How about this for a concept? Stupid shit you could do with your money.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's right.
I'd watch that.
Like coin flipping, like bill stacking.
They can talk to me. I'll be their premier guest.
You can like make fun of everything. Like I'd like to do a show where I present interesting information and he just makes fun of me the whole time.
There you go. I can do that. We pick on you a little bit.
How closely do you actually look resemble your brothers? Like dead on?
If I make photos,
Oh, yes.
Is he coming?
No.
Like if they dress the same,
They actually have never been seen in the same room.
and if they were at the table with
We have never dressed the
and
same.
you cut from one to the other, but you didn't tell anyone. that
We're
you
never
met.
dressed the same.
No, I think they're
they look different enough that like you could come one part, no question.
Yeah, I'm always dressed the same way, pretty much.
wine is
Luke's
really
always
good.
dressed very
More
like,
plates.
like normal dressing. And so he doesn't wear a hat. He doesn't wear a hat. He wears a hat.
He's very proud of his hair.
His hair is way better than mine.
We're making a, what's the name of the video where like they just eat like an entire like table full of food?
mukbang.
That's right. That's what we're doing. Just get it right up on that microphone.
Yeah, that's what it's really all about.
Mukbang. Nancy, we're making one of those ASMR videos.
Oh, it's awesome. We're gonna make those
Right on
noises.
the microphone.
That's right.
These mics are live.
This is cool.
And if anyone wants to comb the microphone or
Yes, go with your nails.
groom it somehow.
Yes. I think that was the first thing that Chris showed me when I started working here, and I'm like, what is it?
ASMR video.
ASMR. That was my first introduction to the whole concept.
Lucky you.
Oh, this really is like XL.
Yeah. Big time.
Crazy.
I didn't realize how literal that was.
These grape leaves have noodles in them.
Get out.
I like cold or warm.
Warm.
It's so good.
So good.
It is good.
Where
is
are
this
the
from the place
noodles?
around the corner or a different place?
It's called grape leaf. Leaves, grape leaves. I don't know.
What's that? These grapees? Yeah.
The place is called Grape Leaves.
Oh, the place was These are interesting turnips.
This feels super surreal.
It is.
It never happens.
It is.
This is it.
Yeah. Has this ever happened for you guys who've been here longer?
I haven't.
Not like this.
No.
Bryan, you know how you can maybe do something that doesn't fit?
We used to back in the day have grand openings.
Say, like, one
You
We would
know,
have open houses.
open houses. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. And
chili cook-off. It's a
Right.
random
Right, a random interview. I like that.
Forgot about the peanut butter.
like,
Do you want some, Nancy?
one, please.
it just feels weird.
Straight.
No, I mean I have Coke here.
Okay.
I'm not drinking straight bourbon though.
Okay. Some people like it that way. I don't
I
know.
actually do like it that way.
Okay.
I just felt like I don't know. I have to keep my composure a bit.
Yeah, my brother's a bourbon guy, and he does it smoked and all different ways.
I really do love bourbon.
It is delicious.
Do you have a favorite bourbon?
I don't know if I'm versed enough.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. It's not a game. It's just I mean, not a game.
It wasn't like they didn't give me a choice, but it was easier like
Can't go wrong with a Maker's.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
How about you, Nancy?
Well, I'm not a big bourbon fan,
No. Okay.
but I think Makers is really cool where you get to go to the factory and actually make your own.
Yeah, your own little blend thing.
Yes,
That is cool.
that is
I
kind of
haven't
cool.
done that. That is cool though.
And you get to do your fancy little lid, you know, with the red.
Yeah.
Gold, yes, gold.
But I feel, you know, like there's so many bourbons out there. I wouldn't even know what to buy. You know, what's good, what's not.
Yeah. What's Johnny Walker? Is that Scotch or bourbon
I think
or
that's
what?
Scotch.
I like
Whiskey,
that.
a whiskey. You like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know there were so many other tiers of fanciness to it.
Yeah.
But I thought the black one was the good one.
Okay.
It is good.
A
But
gold.
then there's like 3 or 4 more colors
Really?
that only like rich business guys know about.
Okay. You know, whiskey, and I've tried it. It just gets me right here. Right here.
Yeah.
You know, I'll drink it and then it'll go. I'm like, ugh. Yeah.
You a beer guy?
I'm a beer person, wine person.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how am I supposed to like host this show? Okay.
Sue's
We're
back.
eating.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my little whisper. Okay.
Okay, we're here. We're eating now.
I used to like to drink like fancy beer.
Nancy, take your pick.
Not anymore.
No, you just drink. You're a Miller Lite
I want
person.
Miller Lite.
Yeah, I love Miller Lite.
Not even.
I want like water. Yeah.
It works.
Same way.
It works for me.
Really?
My mom used to drink it, so I always say it's in my blood.
Is it Miller or is it High Life?
Miller.
Miller Lite.
Oh,
It's a white can.
High Life is my.
I heard Highlight's
High
good
Life
too.
is fine too. But I've gone even more in the water direction.
That's more than water than
Yes.
High Life.
Yep.
Well, wait. There's Ultra, so I think Ultra's more
Well,
water.
that
that's
might be-
true.
The most water.
More
I had
water.
a period where I was drinking that all the time too.
Yeah, that's good when you're on a diet.
But like in the summer, you can kind of drink Michelob Ultra like all day.
All day.
Basically
Yeah.
water.
Right.
Right, it's glorified water, right?
You gotta lift them.
Drive to move.
Yeah,
Thank
people
you.
say once you've like
right.
mowed the
Thank you,
yard,
thank you,
that
thank you.
beer tastes like really
move
good and
over.
cold and refreshing. If you mowed
Rather
the
than
yard,
lifting the chair.
Is
It
that,
tastes
so it might
pretty
be-
good if you didn't do shit either.
That's also true. Also true. Yes. Beer, yeah.
Like I didn't do anything, and it actually, it turns out it's still tasting pretty good.
That's true. I think there's nothing better with a beer is when you're working out in the backyard. And
That's true though.
It's the best.
Exactly, I've heard that, yeah.
Yes.
Then you're like, listen, universe, I deserve this
I deserve this beer.
at 2 p.m.
That's right.
Oh, that
5
sounds,
o'clock somewhere.
that sounds nice.
So who has red wine? Because I wanted
do.
to ask if you like
Me,
it.
it's
some.
amazing.
I love it.
Isn't this good?
Yeah, it's great.
This
Very
is a
good.
secret. Go get when you see that bottle anywhere, you get it for like $15. So it's not expensive
It's
and
really
it's
good.
really good.
Very, very.
Are
is
you a
this the
wine guy?
Italian?
Do you know a lot about
Is
wine?
this the Italian?
Italian.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
anything, but it does taste very good.
Yeah, it's a really good wine for the price, and even not for the price. It's really good. Like I said, I'm a professional. I've cut way back on my drinking this year. My goal.
You mean like 7 days ago? 10
Like
days?
7 days ago.
No, my,
This
no,
whole
24,
year.
Yeah, we blew the
2024,
dry
I cut-
January.
24, I cut way back. And then my goal, my only resolution is to keep the control and keep going further and controlling it better. It was really bad for a while.
Okay.
You're
Oh
doing
my
good,
God.
Brian.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is it a matter of taking clients out and doing that kind of caught up in that?
No,
or?
you know what it is? It's just like every day, I'd get home and every day's a party.
All right.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah,
That sounds great.
it's like living with roommates. It's kind
Yeah.
of
And now everyone on the planet knows
A
it.
party of one or a party of multiple?
If other people are around, that's great, but that's not necessary. It wasn't. I'd be like, okay,
I can't drink
I'm
alone.
in my
I don't know
room,
why.
my den,
Lucky
which you guys
you.
would never see my
And
den,
I know.
all alone. Yeah, that's fine. It was good. It worked out great.
Is the den like wood paneled and a big globe?
Oh
and a
no!
desk?
Oh no! No!
Oh.
Yeah.
With a big grizzly bear in the
Or
corner?
is it just a folding chair?
Card
Chair
table.
and a swinging light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
A
been
big bladed pendulum above
I've been
your head.
investigated several times. Let me see if I can pull up a picture. I can't. I don't know why, but the pictures aren't coming up.
Brian, do you have a picture of your bar?
On the bar? Oh.
Do you have a picture?
No, I don't. I
Damn
do.
it.
I do somewhere. Yeah, in here. Yeah.
He
At
chose the
home or you own a
coolest-
bar?
His home bar is the coolest thing.
Yeah, the bar is really cool. I
It's
love
really
that.
unique.
Nice.
I have to find this. It's not going to be an easy find. The den.
Is it in the basement or on the main level?
The bar is in the basement. The den is on the main level. The den is the only 180 square feet or so. Now I've annexed the upstairs too. The only 180 square feet I get to decorate in the house. Okay.
That's it.
Are you gonna make it smaller now that you're drinking less?
Yeah, it should be. It's going to be 120
You're
square feet.
reclaiming some space for the play area.
Yeah.
This is
So Brian,
delicious.
how did you become an attorney?
Default.
Yeah, what's your origin story?
Default. What happened was I got out of college and had make money, and I went into the same thing. My mother basically was a real estate appraiser, and she had friends who did that and needed work, people to help them, and so I did that. I freaking fucking hated it. I really hated it, and so I was like, I got to do something else. I had no marketable talents at all. And I still don't, except I can continuously talk, right? And so I figured, you know what? Maybe go to law school. So I did that at night, and
Oh, you're amazing.
and then worked as
So it's to get out of a job. With
to
your
get
wife.
out of one job, and I got into that, and then I did this, and I've been now 32 years in.
So, like,
I
what
thought you were
was-
going to say you had a lot of speeding tickets.
Yeah,
And you couldn't afford paying
couldn't afford paying
paying
them.
lawyers anymore.
Brian.
Okay.
And you're like, I'm just going to go to law
I'm
school.
just gonna go to law
Mhm.
school
Yeah,
and become
law
an
school.
attorney, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's the bar like? Like, what is it like?
Oh, the bar is evil. Yeah, the bar is.
I've heard a lot of bad
Yeah.
things.
If I didn't pass on the bar, here's a story. Is that I said all along while I was studying it, if I did pass, I was going to call random people on the phone. Back then, you could do that. Now it is, and just tell them
They don't pick
I
up.
passed. I was like so happy.
Announce you were just gonna
Yeah,
announce
just announce
to
I
strangers.
passed the bar. And but if I didn't pass, I was never going to study for it again. Studying for it was
How
ridiculous.
much does it cost to take the bar exam?
It's really the all the prep work for it, which is law school. Because law
Yeah.
school, you can't do it in Michigan. You can't go without having law school behind you, and that cost about $80,000 or something. like that.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
But what
doesn't
about
it
the
cost,
actual?
Yeah, the test like.
The test itself was probably the preparation class to take it was about $4 or $5 grand, $3 or $4 grand, let's say, and then the exam itself was probably only a few $100.
Man, you should have went
Still-
video. You would have made so much money.
How hard is it? Like 1 to 10. How hard?
Wait,
is
why
it?
do you need a separate class after law school?
Because you need to prepare. Law school, most law schools teach you what they say, how to think like a lawyer. Right?
Okay.
The bar prep exam teaches you how to implement all of that and be able to use it on a test and whatnot. And
How to
none
pull
of
the
it-
knife out.
Yeah. And very little of it sticks with you. And the only real way you get to know how to be a lawyer is to be one and follow somebody else and go through your baptism by fire. Pretty
Wow.
much. Yeah.
Okay.
You have to stand in front of a judge and try to answer
And
that
try
question.
and answer a question, which with me is very difficult because I lose track of what he's saying all the time, or she's saying, and I'm like all over the place, and
Is that your insecurity of being in front of a camera?
No, you know what it is? Is I have such ADD.
Oh,
It's
okay.
so terrible.
Insecurity.
So I refer to it as attention deficit disaster.
Okay, so it's like you
So
say
bad.
something and you can't remember that you
can't-
already said
and
that
I can't,
kind of
remember
thing.
keeping
I got you.
on point. So
I
I'm
got
like,
you.
halfway through an
understand.
argument, then I'll ask the judge, I'm sorry, where was I?
They
Were
like
you
that?
paying attention? Because I
Your
wasn't.
Honor, where was I going with this?
Where was I going with
Well,
that?
yeah,
It doesn't
exactly.
seem to be making
I
sense.
asked you how was the bar, and that was a good answer.
That
Yeah,
was a good
yeah.
answer,
Oh,
yeah.
thank
Yeah, we all admire you for actually being able to do it
It was
because
a
I
colossal
can't
pain in the
imagine.
ass, but I would never do it again. But again, people who are starting out and they go through law school and they go to the bar and they're excited about it.
I don't know, that's like the ACT. I'm like, no, I don't think I would like that at all.
No.
No, those are optional tests now for most
Oh,
schools.
get out!
ACT and SAT.
Yeah, those are
Oh
optional.
my
right?
God.
Since
Gosh.
2022.
No.
Yeah. Do you feel like you got ripped
What the
off?
hell?
Yeah,
Anyway,
right.
they're optional.
It's
They
not.
may be doing away with that, but at least as of next year.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that used to be it.
That
I
was
mean,
the whole main thing, right?
yeah, it was the
Yep.
whole thing.
Your ACD and your grade point average, I suppose. Right? I have a distinction. I graduated with the same grade point average in high school as I did in college, exactly the same.
Wow.
And at that time, you were able to somehow get into Michigan State with that grade point average, which was 2.68. And I graduated high school with that. I got into Michigan State somehow.
They're
And
like-
nowadays, 3.68 I don't think is
Oh my
necessary.
Right.
But people that have 4.0 grade point averages, like, I don't know what their life is like, but how can they possibly be like at peace in any way, anywhere in their life if they have a 4.0?
That's Spike.
Their
I'm
daughter.
saying they're tormented.
They're on speed.
It seems like they would be, you know? Yeah.
Nowadays, 4.0 is not even the highest.
No, it isn't, right?
It's
Yeah.
crazy. I don't even understand how that works.
I think you'd have to get extra credit for things
Mhm.
all the time and get 100%, right?
AP class or something like
Maybe,
that.
Right.
That's weighted.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, do you know what, James, my son,
Yeah.
so he got into Oakland University first year, it was pre-medicine, and he comes to me, he says, Mom, you know what, like, the people here, like, they're just really, it's crazy because they're all so hyper about their marks and
It's okay,
everything is such
Bryan.
a big
It's okay.
deal. Like, I don't think I even want to become a doctor now because it's just such a turnoff, like, the way that people act and how you have to be for 4 years or whatever it is. And so he said, and besides, I don't think I need, you know, a degree to get a job at Louis Vuitton. And I couldn't argue with that. And so I said, okay, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty good,
You never
pretty
look
good
back.
reasoning. Yeah. Yeah.
But isn't it true? Like, to be like that, right? You have to be so worried all the
All the
time
time.
about everything,
Yeah.
and you can't have an off day, right?
No off days. That's the problem. You can't just have one bad test.
For this many years, like that's just so hard.
You'd end up with a 4.1. Ugh.
Yeah. No,
But
you
like
can't
you're,
have that.
you could be a mess inside. You could be psychologically like, you know, like
Yeah.
I feel bad.
I was always worried more about my daughter than my son because everyone was like, well, she had a 4.0 grade point average throughout everything. I had
Unbelievable.
no idea where she came from. My son had effectively a 0 grade point average. It was not even visible.
Wow.
They would call us in.
Who was happier?
My son.
Mm.
Yeah, I
It
think.
takes its own kind of work.
It does. Yeah, it does take
Yeah.
a special brand of laziness. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
And when he came to
I
you
can
and
understand
said,
it though. You know?
Dad, I don't want to work at Chanel, I want to be a doctor, what did you say to him?
Well, you know what happened was it was well, in a way it was similar.
Yeah.
He said he had to go to he went to OCC for college, and instead of so we took all the money we saved up for him to go to college, and we said, well, screw it, we're going on a Caribbean cruise. So we took everyone down on the cruise, and we spent ungodly sums of money. It was awesome.
Awesome.
We get back a year, maybe less than a year later. He comes to us and says, "I got on the dean's list at OCC, and now I'm going to Western." I'm like,
What?
What'd you just say?
The money is gone.
I just said the money's gone.
money is
There's
spent.
no more money. And so I had to go come up with another 30 grand or whatever.
Oh my
Horrible.
God.
Yeah, terrible. Not easy.
Today, does he captain that cruise ship?
Yeah, he's doing quite well. He works at he's oddly enough, there's a long story to it, but a real estate appraiser, right? With my brother Monty, who also did that work.
So your brother didn't mind working with your mom?
It wasn't with her, but for the friend of, like a colleague of hers. So how about you guys? How did how do we get to
Well,
CMN
first,
TV?
Ask Nathan who he thinks who is the spy.
Nathan, you think there's someone a spy? There's a
Who's
spy.
the spy?
Who's the spy?
Let's play the game. I
Is
am.
this a game?
I think it's.
It's me.
That's a
Oh.
past episode.
Wait, I want to play
The
that
Spy
game.
for who?
We should play that game.
This is the
Oh.
perfect amount of people.
Oh, I
What is
remember
this
now.
game? Yeah,
It is
can we
the
play
perfect
this
amount of
game?
people.
I Spy, Spy.
Spy?
Kind of.
It's. Shoot.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what?
Explain it, Sue.
I know a way we can do it. We can do it on our phones.
Oh gosh.
So the game is that you hand out these cards. They're all the same location, except one of the cards is a spy. So the spy has to figure out of 25 locations where we are. So is it a space station or is it a theater? You know, where is
Yeah.
it, right? And we are all trying to not give away where we are and also trying to figure out who the spy is.
Oh.
So it's really interesting questions.
Cool.
Right? And so, because you know, like you both have your own sort of objective.
But the spy doesn't want to reveal that he or she's a spy. Also,
No, but he wants to guess where everyone is, and then he wins. If everyone else doesn't let on where they are and he guesses wrong, then we all win. It's an interesting game. It's called Spyfall.
Okay. And is the Is everyone else in the same location as everyone else?
Right.
Okay.
And so, for example, I'm really bad at the game. I'm so bad at the game, right? Like I literally,
Forgets where she's at.
like in the middle of the game, I was like, "Oh my god, I am so bad at this game!" Like that was my
You were
whole.
getting better, I will say. You like improved from.
Because they were like, "What temperature is it?" And I'm like, "I
the
guessed
trick
hot."
The
To look-
trick is to find an in between that's like neither hot or
Right.
cold. It's
Yeah.
like you have
But
to
it-
be so big.
But it was the
Like
beach,
everything.
though. It was the
64.
beach.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the beach. But
Right,
You could be
so-
like, it depends on the day or like.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
yeah, you could
Something
say
like
something.
super-
But
Always
see,
answer a question with a question.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
you're-
right.
Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Yeah.
you might do well being an attorney. You
I
might
don't
do
know.
well.
Man, that sounds like fun though.
But it's a fun game. So we'll play it on our phones because
Okay.
it's so much easier to not have to. I guess so. There's
It would be an app, yeah.
My mom says I'm not allowed to have
Are
a
you
phone
sure that's
cable.
easier than
Yeah.
the card game?
Discussing.
I don't know if I
discussing
had the game.
is usually more interesting than the game.
The game itself, yeah. How about you guys then? Let's go, Chris. How'd you get here? Well, not today,
I
but
realized
like in
that
general.
when I set up that wide shot that this was the only chair that was clearly out of the frame.
I noticed.
That's right. Yeah, you can't see you.
Aw. That's sad.
I was on the board of directors when we hired him.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Nancy can explain
So you're
the
responsible.
regret cycle. Yeah.
Yes. But
Well, you guys all have a background in audio visual stuff?
Sure.
Chris went to CCS.
We all said we did.
You said you did on the resumes. It said it, right?
I went to Central. I got a degree,
Oh yeah.
and they said you'll make no money, and they were right.
They were
They
right.
were right. Absolutely right.
Yeah, they do say that.
They tell you
They tell you
That's
you go
the
into
first
this.
day of class.
the first day of class, they're like, you're not going to make any
You're not
money.
gonna make any money. Wow. Okay. Well, and then
Couldn't they have told you
right?
that before you like?
Yeah, well, I'm sure they would have, but you know, it's about the passion, it's about the
Yeah.
love, it's about
Yeah, they
the
love for the
love
arts.
of the art.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was a telecommunications major at Michigan State, by the way.
All right.
Telecommunication. What is telecommunication?
I don't even know. I just did.
That's what we're doing right now.
Cranked my way
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
and got
Is
through
this
it.
telecommunication?
Fireside chat.
We're
So we have an A.
telecommunicating.
We have an A because we're doing it right now.
What's that?
Telecommunications.
Telecommunications. That's what
We
it says.
just killed it right
There you
there.
go. Yeah, exactly.
We're crushing it, Monta. Brian, we are crushing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you all for tuning in today. We're
Yes.
happy to be with you. This is the first CMN TV staff party.
We should
Party.
try an experiment. I've always wanted to try this where everybody just talks in the mic at the same time.
Yeah.
And but just with no end in sight. I want to see which one or how it would all balance out.
What do you want us to
Okay.
do?
We all
We all
talk
we all
at
have
the
to
same
talk
time.
at the same time. Okay. So
What, we're
all
just
right,
going to say
just-
whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2,
You have a
3.
mic too, Chris.
Okay.
wanna-
Okay.
We're
We're working here at CMN. We're having a holiday
This
party.
wonderful party.
Crazy.
The food is
So
delicious.
awesome.
We're eating.
And this is a
and-
great time.
Cool.
And,
Now,
I'm happy to have
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll watch that back later.
That was interesting.
Controversy.
Controversy.
Yeah. That's pretty good. It reminds me, every once in a while, what I do is I get onto YouTube and I open up like 12 different browsers. And they're all YouTube. And then I
Elvis only
pick
had
out,
3.
pick out all of the various songs I want to listen to, and I click them as quickly as I can and play them all at the same time.
Listen, Brian,
And-
we believed that you had ADHD. You didn't have to.
Yeah, there is that.
And
There's your
have you
I
maybe
get
you
it.
could be a DJ.
A
'cause
DJ,
that
yeah.
kind of sounds like
That
what
would
a
be
DJ
fun.
does.
I'd love that. That'd be fun. Just do it once
You
or
just
twice.
play all the songs at
Yeah,
once.
songs all at one time, and
The
everyone's just
hyper
there.
jockey.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
All the songs are played at the same time.
You get 12 minutes. That's
The
That's good.
the ADHDJ.
Yeah.
AD.
That's good. Good branding.
There you go.
That is a good idea.
So you guys are young, and how'd you get into all this?
I also suffer from ADHD or
Okay.
ADD.
Okay.
So,
You need to ask the question
it was no. I feel like that explains it. Just like
Yeah.
and I'm picking up things and touching things and asking questions and like cameras just are good for that. You can
Yeah.
You sound like
keep
you
a-
wish you were blind.
yeah. I think in a way I like to record things so then I can just have them and like hoard them.
Oh, that's
As,
awesome.
like,
Okay.
So that's.
But what
like,
do you do with them?
What do
once
I
you hoard
do?
them?
Nothing. They just sit in a. I have a pile, like an entire closet full of tapes of just like footage.
Really?
But
You should also explain
Yeah,
why
that's-
they are on tape.
What kind of tape?
I started shooting on tapes on
yeah?
high and mini DV.
What
I
kinds
started-
of things?
Anything that is interesting to me, which could be like I don't know. Yesterday it was a barn.
That was
It was-
the thing. That was
It was a barn.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
they-
not all there was.
Well,
to
they
it.
were moving it. They picked it up and they
Oh,
moved
they
it
put it on the
to.
barn?
They put it on a truck. Yeah,
I've
Just
seen them
two
move
guys.
people.
Yeah.
just
Took
two.
it
Yeah,
right
yeah.
up.
It was
A
I don't
barn?
believe it.
yeah.
I've seen people
we
move
were-
houses. It's, like,
It's crazy. It's such a spectacle of.
You know?
Yeah.
What a
Were they
crazy
Amish guys?
No,
They wish.
They wish.
You
Yeah.
didn't
Right.
love
They were
Amish.
Yeah.
aspiring.
Yeah, I saw a
They
video
were-
of that yesterday when we were talking about the barn thing, and when Amish moves like a shed or a house, they get like 100 men to lift this thing
They
up.
do it like
and
ants.
That's like.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Ant style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's just so many of them that it's
That's-
like each person's
Right.
only
From
lifting
an
like
airplane, they
40
look like
pounds.
ants. I'm
Is there
gonna look
one
that up
person out
later.
there
That's
saying,
cool.
like, okay, one,
Yeah,
two, three?
directing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, that would have been much more exciting. It was a truck, and then like a
Moving
DTE
power.
was there.
Can you explain
wow.
what they
There's
forgot
two men
to
in a
do?
truck.
Was I guess they forgot to alert DTE.
Oh.
that they were doing this.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
there were
Yeah.
just yeah.
Oh, no.
So DTE, there was some like
That's funny.
conflict going on between the movers and DTE because they needed them to lift the power lines to,
Yeah.
and there were 3 power lines along the route from.
They were
the,
only moving at half a mile.
Yeah.
down the road.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Oh, wow.
They're like, ah, gee,
Yeah,
I
did-
it
forgot.
took all day.
Yeah.
yeah, we
Yeah, they
imagine.
were like-
Yeah.
That's pretty
Oh.
funny.
We should have hung
Project.
them higher.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
forgetting
Yeah.
to tell DTE, they're going to be like, how we got to be out there and lift up. Oh, my.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's complicated.
yeah.
They just wear like really thick gloves and just hold it for a
They-
second.
Oh,
As long as they let Comcast
That's
know.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the most important
Right.
part, right?
As long as you have your cable, that's vital.
Yeah.
So, what is the weirdest thing you've ever videotaped?
Yeah, what is that?
Me?
That's also-
I have to think for a moment.
It's not
Anybody else?
Fireside Chat After Dark.
That question-
Yeah, I know. I was like, let's
That
think.
question's for all of us
It could
video
be.
people.
The weirdest thing.
Let me think about that too.
Yeah.
Oh, I filmed
That's
a
interesting.
car for a music video.
So
I
good.
filmed a car doing donuts around a person. Like there was a
person?
and there was a car
Dangerous.
circling them, and
That's dangerous.
there was a camera on a ladder. Like it was like looking down, so you could see the car circling and the person.
Oh, my goodness.
But it was like
a
that
brave
was probably
person.
the strangest.
That is pretty
like,
strange. Oh, that's pretty
the-
wild. I can tell you who that person wasn't.
yeah, that's,
It was not
From
me.
that car,
It was not
there was
you.
an archer
Yeah.
who was aiming at the apple.
Yeah.
At the apple on that guy's head, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Could you imagine being that guy? You'd be, okay, I'm going to be clubbed to death.
probably something
That's
strange.
trust.
Yeah.
What's the strangest thing you've ever filmed?
Yeah, I mean, what-
Right.
Oh no,
You're
I don't know.
Eclectic.
I don't know. I think one of my favorite ones was like there was this bucket that had like rainwater going into it for like forever, and all these like weird molds and bugs like ended up living in it, and so at some point like the larvae of the like mosquitoes or whatever they were all over it, and I got like this macro lens so you could see like through the bugs because they're like see-through,
Oh,
but
no.
they were just going nuts in there. But it's just like a like
That's
wall-to-wall invisible
wow.
bugs like
Oh,
just
jeez.
That's
swarming all
awesome.
over that.
I
And
would
when you
love
look
to
at this
see
thing,
that.
Yeah.
it just looks like water.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh my
That's
God.
it. That was a great
Really
answer.
Outrageously crazy.
I don't
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of them.
That's cool.
And Chris?
Yeah, Chris, what is the craziest thing you've videoed?
Craziest. The craziest before dark thing.
Yeah, right.
Well, he has to really think about it.
He's giving us
Yeah,
pause.
most of them, it's all boring. I mean, they've been here for 15 years, so you guys
15
know how
years?
boring the government meetings are.
I'm trying.
Well, working for the city of
they meet on
Berkeley,
weekends.
the most interesting thing I had to videotape was a hoarder's house.
Oh, a horror.
We had to go
Oh,
in.
yeah.
That was quite.
Was
I
it
had to
in
wear
Berkeley?
a special
Oh, that's cool.
suit.
That's
When did you come to
Oh,
my
Wait.
house?
Yes, I know. I had to wear
I
a
didn't
special
see ya.
Was this an assignment?
because it was so infested with rats and
Oh, no.
What?
That's
bugs
cool.
and cockroaches.
You went in the
and-
house?
Yeah, I had
Oh,
to
no.
Is the
videotape.
person still alive?
I think they were.
What
They
was
had-
this for? Were you?
It was just somebody that they found out they were hoarding and it wasn't safe for them to live there, and they asked them to leave. They had to leave the house
Yeah.
while we cleaned it out.
Oh wow.
And so they just needed proof of that. And I'm like, really? My life right now is at the highest part.
Yeah. This is,
Okay.
this is
Yeah.
the apex of your career.
Apex of my
Apex.
career.
Of your
Yeah.
life, yeah.
You know?
Oh, wow.
So that was quite interesting.
That's
I
called
didn't-
peaking in high school.
There you go. There you go.
You guys think
peaked in high
hoarding
school.
is a first world problem?
recording.
Hoarding.
Hoarding.
Yeah, if you have so much stuff
Yeah,
that
because you move too much. Like, yeah, it could be like a hyper first world thing. It's a reaction to that, maybe. You know, I know.
I think the impulse is probably pretty universal, but it's like
Yeah.
not everybody has enough stuff to create a
Yeah.
hoard of
Right.
that
Yeah.
size.
You could hoard
probably.
garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people hoard
Spooky,
garbage.
yeah, it's
That's
a little
true.
crazy.
There's different levels of. There's like
Oh,
clean
yeah.
hoard. There's like non-food
Right.
hoarding.
Yeah.
The non-food
And then there's
hoarding,
like
yeah, that's
open
better than
containers
food.
of ice cream hoarding.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And like the toilet doesn't work, but we didn't fix it hoarding.
Yeah.
Like that's like
That's
another
the
level.
war, yeah,
Is there
you
such a
get-
thing as digital hoarding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it right there. It's just-
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
me,
files.
actually.
You
Oh,
got
yeah.
all
I
these
got
files,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Digital hoarding, yeah.
I do that.
because you're afraid to. What if you need
You don't
it
wanna
or
wipe
something,
out
right?
something,
Like,
yeah.
Well,
what if
the
you-
tapes are physical, so it's to me, yeah, it is hoarding, but it's like I want to keep it because I mean I have digitized it, but
Yeah.
for some reason it's like I want to keep the tapes.
Keep
you can
the
I
actual-
could film over them if I wanted, or
That's awesome.
It's
a lot of
kind
them are
more
sentimental.
reliable.
Yeah. So like I want to keep them on like a physical backup just in
Yeah.
case. But
Well, that's way cooler
It's
than the
like-
person with their house is all stacked up with all sorts of.
I don't know.
You would never know.
Yeah,
No, that's true.
I went
it-
into a house like that.
Is
was
it
terrible.
legal pads
What's that?
at your house? Legal pads?
Yeah, legal pads all over. Yeah, right.
And empty
Yeah.
wine bottles.
And empty wine bottles all
Oh.
over. That's more like it. Yeah, hoarding all that. Yeah.
You mean lawyer juice?
Lawyer juice, yeah, exactly. Lawyers are known to be like the biggest alcoholics. You are the biggest group. That's you start with your lawyers.
I've seen
Right?
TV.
Times.
Yeah, I've seen
Oh,
TV.
yeah.
Crazy.
The tension and all that. But it's not really it for me. But it is for a lot of people. I know a lot of people. Some people I've known who drank themselves to death. Actually died. Some lawyers who just they couldn't do it. It's terrible.
Well, the stories they hear,
Stress.
like public defenders or prosecutors, the stories they hear,
Yeah.
it's got to be awful.
Oh, it is. It weighs on them. It's got to
Yes.
be. Yeah, tough. I only do civil cases. I don't do criminal. But
Okay.
the prosecutors, they have to deal with all that all the
Yeah,
time.
that would be hard.
Ooh. Yeah. Yikes. Yeah. It'd be bad.
We should.
This food is amazing.
Yeah,
You
thank
like
you.
really? Oh,
good.
good.
Yeah,
good,
It's
Thank
it's
you.
Grape Leaves,
Grape
Nancy.
Leaves is the name of the place. It's right over on 15 and Coolidge.
Shout
15
out
and
to
Coolidge.
Grape
Yeah,
Leaves.
really good.
I'm definitely going to go there.
Give them a shout out.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get a little
Two
bit
Grape
more.
Leaves.
A little more.
Thank you, Grape Leaves.
Grape Leaves.
I'm gonna eat some more rice. I'm gonna come with you and get
All
some more
right.
rice and stuff.
I'm gonna keep the trick. Make sure no one's zapping me here. All right. Good. All right. I'll open the next bottle
Time
of
to
wine,
get
too.
zapped.
I think it's pretty cool.
Kevin, that's yours?
Yeah, Kevin.
Shout out to mom.
I'd like to shout out
It's
Kevin's
very
mom.
Grinch-like. I can't get past the Grinch-like features that I'm seeing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a finger of the Grinch or something.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
You know?
Mhm. Or like it was a straight one, but he somehow like in a shot like bends it.
Yeah,
like that for
yeah.
fun, and it
Yeah.
works.
It
Oh,
seems
yeah.
like it's a Grinch
To
themed
scare a
version
kid.
of like the classic plasma ball, which is like just, usually there's circuit round.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like,
It's like a sphere.
sphere,
with,
yeah.
Purplish pink zapping stuff inside of it normally. That's the one I remember
So-
from the science center.
Is it, this is a stupid question, but how is it green?
That's a fantastic question. Maybe it's the powdery stuff that's on the inside. It could
Uh-huh.
also be. I think it's green glass.
Yeah, green
So
glass.
it could
That's
just
what I
be
thought,
like
yeah.
white.
But then is then how?
Zapping
Okay, that makes
going
sense.
through
Yeah.
green glass. I don't know.
I think it's
Come on,
just
Kevin, you
glass.
need to know all these things.
So
Like,
what
it's
do you guys?
greener.
I'm
what are you
I'm not a
doing rolls here?
lampanographer.
Rolls here.
What
Let's
are
see.
our
Let's go
rolls?
around.
Y'all
And
kind of do
we do
Rolls.
We sort of have rolls.
No, we don't.
No.
So you all do kind of the same thing by different times?
It's like in the hospital, in the army, like when the people come in, it's just like everyone has to all jump on it at the same time. You never know what anything is
The
going
guy's
to
missing
happen
an
every
arm.
day.
Let me be
Your turn to have
honest.
it on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it is like.
Kevin is our
Arm day.
fixer. He's our fixer. If you got a problem, you go to Kevin.
Kevin is a little more niche.
Your tech support. Your training and tech support.
Nathan is
I'm on
school board.
meetings.
He does me, and then
He has
Sid
high tolerance for
Sid is demolition.
boredom,
I'm demolition.
major boredom,
mom fights.
and
Chris said I'm
Sydney.
Nancy's
demolition.
explosives.
I
I'm
just wanted to get that on the
explosives.
mic. Chris said I'm demolition.
Explosives of what?
You're what?
I'm explosive. Explosive.
Explosives.
Chris
and
is good
demolition.
with a knife.
Yeah.
Chris, yes.
I can put it away. I can clean it off.
Nancy's the animal wrangler. and
Yes, I wrangle all the animals.
Right for the visual tape.
That's,
When you've cut it all you can always cut a little more.
Usually.
Delete, and then it's just blank space. Black.
The harder part is when you have to stretch it an extra minute.
Well, there's always a way to, the filibuster button.
Slow-mo.
I just open
Put it in
Oh,
slow
that's a good
mo.
idea.
There you go.
That's what I do best. Open wine bottle.
We need one of those. A fill a button.
But I opened now a Rodney Strong bottle of wine. So
Oh, okay. Wait,
have you ever tried red wine and Coke together?
I actually have.
It's nice.
You know what?
No,
It's
No,
not
it's
bad
great.
at all.
It's great. Yeah,
It's actually
they
really
do that
good.
in like
I have
like
done that. Yeah, I know.
South
that-
America. It's like a
Asian.
very
Yeah, you know,
like,
a lot of people actually do it. It's not as
yeah,
uncommon as it sounds.
it's good.
Oh, wow.
Like
That's the
Chile,
first time
And
I've
they
ever
like
heard
to.
yeah, it's pretty good. I throw in ice cubes and the whole thing.
Yes.
Really
Cool.
good. But
Oh. Yeah.
but yeah, I'd be curious to see what you think of that next one. It's another bottle of wine that is not expensive, but it's really good. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying. Yeah, with Coke in a minute.
with Coke
I
in
would-
it. Yeah,
sounds
there you
good.
go. Yeah.
There you go, Sydney. It's fun.
Yeah, I know. So has there been a show here that has been like super popular? Like, somehow it became
No.
like no. Okay.
No kidding.
Sue Hanley,
He loves
Fireside
this
Chat.
You're looking at it.
Define pop, like, what are the
Yeah,
parameters?
pot-
Like,
yeah.
that's a good question. Like,
100 people?
yeah, like they're
7 people?
on
Well, what about Chatty Patty?
Chris, tell him about the Emmy.
The Emmy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Emmy.
The Emmy.
Tell him about the Emmy.
Pull it out.
What's that?
You got an Emmy?
We keep it
We did.
underground.
None of us got an Emmy.
Okay.
Kevin got a Water Resources Award. Or something.
Very nice.
Cares about the water.
Nice.
Generically named Communicator Award.
Did you bring in a case of water?
Yeah, what was your water?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, from Flint, actually.
We do a show for the Water Commissioner of Oakland County,
Oh.
where they disperse water-related information to the public.
Water wisdom.
Yeah,
Don't
water
drink it.
wisdom.
Don't drink it, right?
Don't
yeah.
just don't drink it.
Just buy bottled water.
Stop pouring your liquefied mercury down the drain.
Yes, no more lead. Thank you.
Please.
No lead. Yeah, no doubt.
Anytime anyone gets a show that's really actually interesting to watch and they produce it and record it, they immediately demand in the lobby that we delete it and show it to no one.
Really?
Which is very,
That's
which is a
interesting.
common.
And that's,
Yeah.
why would they be?
run
Why
into
would
that yet, Brian?
No, I haven't-
but
I'm hoping to run into that
something
someday,
wake up to.
No.
I didn't hear what
Per
you
our
said.
contract with them.
Yep.
We have to.
You're
Yeah.
supposed
Yeah.
to show it.
That's
yeah.
what I say anyway.
Sometimes they storm out.
Why
Tell me
would
to
anyone
delete
not
it.
want it to be shown?
That's
too good.
That's the eternal question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
charge.
question we want to know.
Perceived embarrassment, humiliation.
Over it being good?
What about that one YouTube video about the cult that has like 40,000 views or something?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we
Oh,
have a-
right.
We have a
That's
series,
right.
yeah,
We
we
have
have a
one
series
popular
of
video.
nonprofit. We have a series that focuses on local nonprofits. If you're a nonprofit, you can pay us $100 and we'll interview you in the studio for 15 minutes. No, it's called Reaching Out. There's a cult. There's a wonderful organization.
Cult
that-
discount.
that focuses on human achievement and potential called Eckankar. There's a branch.
Oh, you mentioned that. Yeah.
Human achievement and potential. There you go.
They came in.
I knocked on their
2013
door and they didn't answer.
Put this in a playlist with that video.
In 2013 and 2014, they paid for that. They came in, their representatives, and they did a show. They're amongst other beliefs, their preferred meditation method is to say the word "hue,"
You?
which they demonstrated.
Okay.
I've also never seen a logo that looks more like it has bell bottoms on.
It doesn't.
than their logo.
Here's what it's like.
I'll pull it up. It's
Yeah,
actually the
Eckankar.
perfect way.
I remember that. Yeah, you mentioned that they
So
were.
those videos have been on YouTube for now 10 years, and they have
They built up.
thousands and thousands
Yeah,
of hits
comments.
because
Tons
there
of
are
comments.
people who are both in favor of the group and people who
Oh,
are
I see.
dead set against the group. And in the comments, you can see them fighting it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's generally when you're
Oh,
getting
I
a
know.
lot of views. Yeah.
Oh, that one song is from.
What is
from
that?
them.
Yeah, is that
That's
it?
their logo.
That's her logo. Eck.
Oh wait, can we put our Should we put
Sir,
our?
your friend was here.
What?
Or
Someone just
someone's
walked
here.
by.
Is Kristen here?
Oh, that could be Christian.
Hi, Kristen.
Merry Christmas!
Oh, yes. Hey, Kristen.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year!
Hey, Kristen.
Hey, Kristen, how you doing?
How are you?
Looks good.
All right.
Yeah.
Welcome to Fireside
So
Chat.
we are live,
Yes.
by the way.
We're live.
Yeah.
We're live on YouTube.
We are.
You're on the air.
Party, party.
Well, you're not.
Have a seat. Sit down in this microphone and tell us intimate details of your life. Do you have any stories about addiction or abuse you'd like to share? Here.
If there's any faults you'd like to share with us? Any problems? Any type of criminal activity?
Anything that you're,
You know?
that you have a resolution.
Let's introduce ourselves to Kristen. I'm Nancy.
I'm Chris.
Chris.
It's a music.
I'm Nathan.
I put music on.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Oh, I'm Sid.
Hi.
I have low fives.
Hello. We were here.
And this is Sue.
I'm Sue.
That's the
world.
eternal question.
Okay.
You're pointing up to the
That's the whole
sky.
point of
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Who's out there?
Who is up there?
Get some food
I love
and
eating
They
ice
can take whatever they want.
Yes.
right on camera, no less.
I know.
And there's also drinks, so don't forget that. That's
Okay.
vital.
I didn't see them in.
There's a lot of drinks. Wow. Like,
No,
thank
I
you
just
for.
get over things.
You really value us, Brian. You really do.
Oh yes.
Brian was telling us earlier about how he used to drink alone. Do you abuse
That would actually be super helpful.
Any kind of pills, anything, any prescription medicines, nothing.
And he felt convictions to share.
Yeah.
I did not know that I was talking to an interrogation.
Yeah.
It's like a friendly chat.
Friendly chat.
It's a fireside chat.
Fireside chat.
Be honest.
Yeah.
Be honest.
We'll get
Be
the
honest.
difference after.
Oh,
What was the weirdest thing you ever videotaped?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've already been around the room on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've hardly videotaped anything
I
in
don't
my
need
life.
really.
Come on, with phones, you got a video.
something.
I mean videotape.
That's tape.
Recorded.
Happy
I
barrel.
think there's chocolate with alcohol.
You pass it down.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
Happy Barrel. I like the name. Happy Barrel. Oh, look at that. Oh, look. Wow, look at that.
Is there Kahlua?
It looked like it, but no.
Advocate. Okay.
Oh, your chocolate.
Oh,
I do.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I
my.
know. I'm telling you.
Oh, looks great.
Well,
It
this one has
spills.
like
You gotta be
sugar
careful because
cocoa.
it'll spill.
Because it actually has like liquid in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So
We
what
should
do
have
you,
a tiny prohibition.
You've been warned.
party and like smash them all with like a little.
Oh, lame.
hammer.
are these things
I'm
something you eat
thinking-
like
I'm gonna try like
standalone
two.
eating, or is it something you put it in a drink or something?
Wait,
now
I
you
think
put it in your
just
mouth.
eat it.
Do it.
Mm,
Like,
okay.
just
And
one
bite
at a
down.
time.
Go for it, Nancy.
There you go.
Chris, you want?
All right. Yes. Try some of
Just
those.
spill it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do.
What's inside? Like what kind of alcohol?
I think it
You
varies.
can choose, right? You
I'm
can
sorry,
choose.
it's only for this side of the room.
This one has a very.
That's cool. It's pretty thick.
Do you guys want to do my fun activity? I have a fun activity.
Choose a fun activity.
You want to do my fun activity? It's like there's no thinking involved or anything like that.
What is it?
So I have to go get some fortune cookies.
Fortune
It
cookie?
involves fortune cookies. Yeah, it's really
You
easy.
have fortune? You
I
just happen to
went
have
and bought them
Oh,
today.
oh,
I went
okay.
and bought fortune cookies
You
because
just so happen to.
I had an idea for an activity.
Oh, look at that.
Right?
Okay. Activities are good.
I might have a barrel.
That's barrel
I'm,
time.
I'm opening the other box.
Is it bourbon?
Are the only
Bourbon.
flavors left like
It
garlic?
doesn't say specifically what they are.
This one.
Oh, just they kind of suggest it by the look of the.
It's very alcoholic. I will
I
say.
can't quite
I might need
get
to wait
this.
for
I'm
the
sorry.
charity.
I want to drive home later.
Wow.
Did you already go through?
You want
for
to
the
drive home
audience?
later?
I want to be able to.
Everybody
I'm
is
gonna
what they
Uber
do.
home.
I asked
Best as we could.
I asked a question, but they wouldn't give me a straight
that
answer,
one.
which is
Well, this is Brian.
what everybody
Brian.
does.
Brian
I'm
did
gonna leave my
demolition.
car here
This
for
is
the
Nancy
And then on
demolition.
Monday
Demolition.
I'll
Alex
go back.
demolition.
Yes.
Nathan, they run the demolition.
He runs the night.
Kevin demolition.
I thought I was demolition.
We're all demolition.
They're all demolition.
Thank
They're on
you.
the demolition team.
Well, I tried to get whatever. No, who asked what we all do? I
I
think
did.
Brian did.
I probably
or
did.
Alex did.
Or Alex did.
But
You were
nobody
able to
wanted to
bite
be
it
serious
and it
about
didn't
it.
shoot
No.
everywhere.
I see it
Well,
there.
Well,
I mean, you
Nancy
can tell us
sets
about
up the
your
show.
life in
I just
career
took
and
the
anything
top
you
off.
want.
Yeah,
Just
give
so we can talk.
us a little background on you.
It's
Yeah,
slime,
Kristen.
not liquid.
Oh, it's
No, we don't want
slime.
no Kristen.
I'll tell you about Kristen.
Yeah.
All right.
Alex knows her pretty well.
Alex
Because-
knows Kristen.
If she if she doesn't wanna tell you, I'll tell you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kristen
He's gonna make it up.
No, he's making it up as he goes.
never let facts get in the way of a good story.
That's right.
So, Kristen hails from northern Oakland County, and she is a whiz in all things related to music and software, like computers.
Oh, we hire you.
And I know that because I met her in the music scene because she was she plays piano and she sings.
Oh, you perform.
Has a lovely voice.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sweet.
I met her in the music, but then one day, my employer at the time sent me to get some training in Adobe Illustrator.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I
That's
walked
right.
into this class, and guess who the teacher was?
That would be you.
My friend Kristen. I was like, "Can I ditch and can you just give me a passing certificate?
Passing grade.
Because I'm never going to use this Illustrator
Really?
thing.
You never use Illustrator?
I don't really do that. I'm not an illustrator. It's
Yeah,
not-
yeah.
So do you still teach stuff like that?
No.
No?
That was just like
That was it after that.
passing phase in my career.
Passing
It's like
phase.
these students don't care about this.
Software training.
Software trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I went in to be a web specialist.
Yeah.
Now she's a nurse. No.
Wow. So smart.
No demolition.
Very cool.
No, it was, I'm like computer savvy if it's 2022. Or I mean 2002.
That's
Oh,
pretty
okay.
Yeah.
So zip disk era,
She's
Exactly.
really
Yeah,
great
zip
with
disk. Yeah.
SideQuest.
Yeah.
colorful
Plugged
iMacs
into my
with a transparent
8-track
shell.
Digi.
Do you remember SideQuest drives?
Oh my god, yeah.
What's
I
that
have a
one?
site.
SideQuest is like the generation before Zip.
Was it a big floppy disk shape?
It was big. It was they were about
I
this
don't
big.
remember that one.
You remember those?
The floppy? Yeah. That's always that was the first. That's the first drive, storage thing that.
No,
was
not the little
ever-
floppy. The SideQuest.
Big one.
The SideQuest could fit like 80
4-inch.
megs.
Oh, the bigger ones.
A lot.
Yes. 80 meg, a lot. That's a
Yes.
lot.
Yeah.
You might have to.
Yeah.
Couldn't-
Unheard of.
The cherry one was good.
Cherry.
What did you have?
Oh, those are probably.
Is this
damn good,
cherry?
huh?
They're really good. Yeah.
Really good.
I had that one.
Chocolate.
I had that one.
You had the
If
chocolate
you eat the whole
ones?
box, you can get a little buzz.
Yeah.
And your sugar almost.
How do you show that?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you
It says in the back.
eat the whole box?
It says really good. Eat the whole box.
So what did I miss? You guys have been here.
We can use this garbage file if you want.
Eat, drink.
Eventually.
Eating and drinking. Yeah, pretty
We're not
much.
supposed-
Shoot,
there's-
are we gonna play your
There's
game?
no food allowed
Yeah.
in the
Sue's
studio.
got
so
the.
that's an activity.
Sue's
You
got a
wanted
game
something.
involving
You wanted the. Did
Well-
you get the?
involving.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We have a game.
Fortune cookies.
We have a game, but we also do we have enough here? Like 1, 2. How many of us? 1, 2, 3,
Uh-oh, name.
9, something
I have a board
I have
game
one
at
here.
home.
Well, we could play the game, but that's separate to this. This is just something like a little warm up for the game.
What is the what's
So
the game?
everyone gets it's just my little fun thing. So
Okay.
everyone gets a little fortune cookie. It's really easy. Don't worry.
All right.
Is this a typical fortune cookie game?
No,
Nathan, you gotta hit the big red.
No.
So anyway, real quick, I have
I learned it from my kids.
a board game at home where you're trying to get off of an island. And you have to vote people off the island, or you have to. It's a mixture of
Oh
cooperation
God, I hope not.
and a mixture
I'm sorry
of
if I don't have it.
What is
betrayal.
that from?
Honey, that's just 3. You got 3
A
right
mixture of
there.
what there, Alex?
What's that?
I'll leave it up for a little longer.
I like it.
Oh wow!
It's true.
So don't worry, guys. We can bring it back at any point.
What
Yeah,
is
don't
that?
worry. It'll be back.
Identity.
Do you want to go back to it? That was cool
Philosophical interlude.
because we want to read it.
Wanna read
There
it? What-
is a
what is it?
Okay,
laser
so
just assigned to
and this is true. It's Charles
already in there.
Charles Horton Cooley because you have to say it a certain way. You have to say it like
change every time, or it's
you have to say it a certain way so people understand it.
no.
An American.
Complexity identity.
Okay, I like this. I think that should.
The complexity. What is the complexity?
I do know
Where
it.
is it from?
He was really a squirrel.
Yeah, he probably
Because
was.
you know,
Yeah.
Jay Shetty on his podcast said this, and I was like, who said that, right? So Charles Horton Cooley, an American sociologist at the start of the 20th century, said, I am not who you think I am. I am not who I think I am. I am who I think you think I am.
Oh boy.
That's way
I
too
think I
That's
am.
yeah, I lost on that third part. I lost.
Because like we're basing who we think that our identity is on someone else's opinion, right?
Of who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That's why people become chameleons.
Yeah.
So in our last interview that we did,
Yeah.
we spoke about multiple universes.
With Larry Gottlieb.
Yeah. So we
Coming soon.
we are each a different person to each of us.
Yeah. I don't love the whole multiverse thing. So he.
To you, I'm a past.
Yeah.
To you, you don't call me
Well,
back.
that's what
Yeah,
you
right.
That's it.
So now, how do we deal with the
That's what we do in
fortune cookies?
Okay, so we
There's
read
three
our.
right here.
There's three of them right
Okay,
here.
so does everyone have one?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Chris, I'm
Now Chris
sorry.
needs one.
Let's just read the second
All right.
word.
So what we do is it's just a little idea, but and my kids taught me
Okay.
this when they
All right,
were
what do
like
we
in
got?
grade school. So you read your fortune and you put the words in bed after.
Oh, this is what I
Oh, in
meant.
bed.
In bed. It changes the
Oh,
whole
it's
meaning
so
of the fortune. It's
I'm in.
hilarious.
That is so.
That's all
old
we have to do.
school.
It's easy. Isn't
I
it?
like that idea right out of the gate.
It's hilarious. Okay, so Kevin, go.
Oh, I'm first.
You're
I didn't
first.
even know- Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Let me do an ASMR cookie opening.
You're really good at
ASMR.
power
Oh
tools.
yeah. Okay. There we go.
Bring out the ASMR.
That's cracking open.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, ready.
1, 15, 19, 39, 40, 46.
Not the
In
numbers.
bed.
In bed, yeah.
No, you're so bad.
You've
oh
never
my God.
46?
Kevin! No! What is that even?
I don't know.
It sounds uncomfortable.
I don't know.
I'm not,
I
don't
can't
like the
explain it
numbers
if you don't
scheme
already.
is
Is that what
very
your
troubling.
thing really says?
On the other side.
Now, okay.
okay.
The other
Oh,
side.
okay.
Now is a good time for you to explore. Take a vacation in bed.
In bed. Okay.
That's too obvious. I'd like to take a vacation in bed.
Your financial life?
I know.
For about
They're
3
taking
days.
on a different
Okay,
meaning
okay.
these days.
Okay.
Jay Nathan.
Your financial life will be secure and beneficial in bed.
Maybe.
Beneficial.
That's possible. All right.
Investigate the new opportunity that will soon become an option in bed.
Okay.
That's so true.
Very nice.
It totally changes the meaning of like the
Does
whole
indeed,
thing, like
yeah.
instantly, right? Go
Well,
ahead.
this is incredible then.
This is too embarrassing.
An admirer is concealing his affection for you. In bed.
That fits right
Wait,
in.
that's not
You're already in the bed.
That's not
Why are
very
you
good.
still concealing it?
Damn it! Every time.
Every time.
These
All right,
are
Alex,
good though.
you're up.
These are good. Go
Alex starting
ahead.
to sweat.
Oh,
I didn't like this one.
You have an active mind and a keen imagination in bed.
Wait, your wife has wrote that one.
so bad. Oh my God, so bad. That was hilarious.
I think we're like entertaining soon.
we are. We are.
This one is amazing, you people that know me. Visit a park, enjoy what nature has to offer in bed.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Virtual.
Chris,
You're up, Chris.
you need a mic. You need a mic, Chris.
You do need a mic.
Come up to the mic.
Okay,
get on
number
the mic.
5.
I'm not making this up, so it's investigate the new opportunities that will become an option.
Oh,
yeah, totally.
Oh, you guys are a match.
All right.
Where?
In bed.
In the bed.
There we go. I didn't-
Okay, it says
Okay.
a shooting star tonight will bring you good luck tomorrow in bed.
Oh my God.
Very nice.
That's the
But I got
I'm looking
And I
very
don't-
forward to
I
tomorrow.
don't have one. I don't have
You
one.
don't have one.
Alien visitation.
No, I just put.
I just want to add to that.
Oh, there it is. There's one right here.
Can I amend it just a little bit?
You can.
I feel like
Okay,
it,
like you get a redo, so read
no,
it.
I don't need to reread mine. I'm just saying when you read yours, can you, instead of saying in bed, can you say in bed at IKEA on a Saturday afternoon?
There you go. Yeah. Add a little bit extra to it.
While the store hours are
Garter
open.
White.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa!
Wow, open, yeah. Add a little adventurousness to it.
Oh God. I
Okay.
hope it's
There
good.
you go.
An interesting investment opportunity is in your near future. In bed at IKEA with the store.
Store wide open.
You're gonna buy some
opportunity.
IKEA stuff.
That's what I say to everyone. And why
That was our little fun thing.
That's
It's just
fun.
a fun
That
thing.
was really fun.
That's one thing.
I never heard of that. It was great.
You always see like couples picking out like bedroom furniture.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Places.
At IKEA.
They're like eyeing each other, thinking,
What? Think of all the
sturdy,
possibilities.
sturdy.
Yeah. What's in their future? Yeah.
A broken bed.
Laundry, George. Yeah, I know. I think of that every time I go to a wedding. It's like,
I just want to
it's
warn
so
them.
nice. They're everything's so right in front of them. It's so great. And then I think, like, flash forward, like 4 years, whatever it is, And it's like, God damn it! I told you to get the garbage, and you didn't do that.
Yeah. Or everybody wants to have a baby.
They want a baby.
Babies are so wonderful.
Oh, I tell you.
But add 16 years. 16 years later, they're eating all the food and leaving empty cartons of milk in the fridge. They're breaking all your shit.
Yeah.
All they want is money.
Yeah.
You were once that child.
You were that child, yeah.
We all were there.
I was really
Wasn't
I was a
everybody?
good child.
Do any of you guys have
I
kids?
threw out
I know
the
you
milk
probably
carton.
got a little young on the kids. But how about you guys?
Nope. No kids.
No kids.
No
in this
kids.
room.
We don't have any kids. No kids.
No.
No. Wow. So
Sue, yes.
I
Child.
wanted them, but
Sue has
Two
kids.
kids, yeah.
kids
So
over
admit
here.
it, just admit it.
I have two.
We're childless.
2 kids.
What are you
That we
hiding?
know of.
2 kids. Yeah.
People that are
I know
involved with
of.
video can't have kids.
It's a requirement to work here.
Yeah.
You just
actually.
did not have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If you have kids, you
No
can't work here.
kids.
Because your life as you know it is like
It's
gone.
over.
It's gone, right?
Yeah.
You
Right?
live CMN
And you know,
TV.
and the money.
Really?
There's no money.
Right,
There's
no
no
money.
kids.
No money.
You
Nobody,
can
no
have
kids, no
one
nothing.
Money, no
small
kid.
to medium animal.
Yeah, that's it.
That's about it.
Do you have pets? Anyone have pets?
That's
Yeah.
just like
You have
having
pets.
I
a
have
kid.
cats.
I
Cats?
mean, that's just like
Yeah.
having a kid.
If I could have a cat, I'm
You're
allergic. I
allergic.
would. Yeah, well, I wouldn't. But
It
if I
is.
would over a dog.
Yeah.
I said that's just like having a kid.
How about you?
Yeah.
Cats?
I mean, I have cats in my parents' house. As an adult, I don't really have one.
No.
It's,
So I have a dog.
responsibility.
He has a
I have a
dog.
Maltese poodle. He's 9 years old. He's 11 pounds. He is forever the size of a baby. And when you pick him up, he's warm like a baby.
Oh.
And
Oh, yeah, this is
Perfect.
he's really smart.
This is
And
Liam.
so my other 2 kids
Smarter
are.
than his other kids.
His other
Yo,
2
sure.
kids. It was just- no, he's,
So-
he's included them as his
So
children.
it's I think of it as like I have 3 children. 2 are human. 1 is an adopted canine
Yeah.
who is approximately the same intelligence as a special needs 3-year-old
Okay.
dog. He's really smart, but he can't quite speak.
Yeah.
You know, like he just
When you say
he communicates everything, but he can't
Quite
talk.
speak.
Can't quite speak.
I
Yeah.
thought having a cat would be cheaper than having a kid, but then she wanted to go to Montessori.
Yeah.
There went that out the window, right? Right.
Do you have pets? No pets? Yeah, no pets for me. Oh, God.
No pets. Yeah.
We had a dog, and then we had actually 2 dogs. The first dog had a massive skin problem, so we would pay I don't know up to 30 grand or so trying to fix the
Oh my
skin.
god.
The lo-fi one.
We should
It
boost
was
that
no,
just
it was
a
like
little bit, just
like
a
some
little
kind of
bit.
like hormonal thing or something, and we took her from one place to another, and I'm not a big dog person anyway.
Right.
I was like, freaking out.
That's an expensive dog.
And having to take care of all this stuff.
You just put
several-
lotion on the dog.
You have to do that, and then I have to feed her special pills, which she wouldn't eat unless I cooked her a prime pork tenderloin. You know, which I would do on a weekly basis, and then feed it to her. And
So
oh
the
my-
dog wasn't Jewish.
No, it was not a Jewish dog.
Gentile dog.
Yeah, Gentile dog.
Bristly dog.
Absolutely. She demanded a pork tenderloin.
So I told all 3 of my kids that 10,000 is their medical max.
That's
their
your max
lifetime
out?
Yeah. After that, it's
Lifetime.
yeah,
Lifetime.
Lifetime.
Yeah.
What,
Oh
my
my
goodness.
god.
10 grand. What?
What's their deductible each?
Like 9,000.
that's
Yeah,
Their
there you
teeth
go.
are straight enough.
that's your word. That's what they're
They'll
What
do.
happens
They'll
after
do.
They
that?
touch it
Yeah.
something.
Like, let's say they roll,
They go to the funny farm.
He takes them out to the country.
Yeah, out to the country, see ya.
Bye.
Take them hunting.
What's the other problem though is even though I didn't really love taking care of the dog, in fact I hated taking care of the dog, I just when she had to get killed, you know, put down.
Dad's got to
Yeah,
do it.
I had to go there with everybody.
Yeah.
We're sitting there, oh
That's
my
what the
God,
vets
we're gonna
say.
kill the dog now. And we did, and they should give her a shot, and she just dies. And it's like, oh my God!
And then they hand it back to you.
Yeah, here you go. Want to hold her? No, I don't know.
That is really
What do you
dark.
do?
I never thought I'd have to put a.
Like you don't bury it in the
No,
backyard.
we left because we were in a animal hospital in Rochester, whatever, and we just left, and then they apparently did whatever they did.
Okay.
Oh my God!
Did they send you a paw print in the mail?
I don't remember. They
I got
might
a
have,
paw
yeah.
print, yeah.
But it was just like I thought.
It's still in the
All
envelope.
this money, all you
I
get
won't
is a
open
damn
it.
No.
Oh, terrible.
I can't think about that.
How old is Liam?
9. I
9?
can't think about
Oh, he's
that.
got a long time to go.
Also, I paid $450 to have my cat. And I'm like,
$30,000
Charles Horton Dooley.
It's just like that's like the most interesting statement I've ever heard of like how we think about ourselves,
Yeah.
right?
When Kevin brought it up yesterday when he was setting up that button, I thought that was the default text built into the system.
Oh,
I
no,
said
it's
no. This has
mine.
got to be from one of your shows.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
were right, but it's just such an interesting thought.
Is
And
it from one of your shows?
yeah,
There's a typo.
Yeah, there is a typo.
it was a show on lies. Oh, yeah.
Wait, but how did it?
I'm sure there's more than one. All right, how many
How did they
typos
get
do you
this
see in
text?
that? Let's do that.
I just
It's
see
from
one.
one of her guests.
I only see one
Oh,
myself.
Wait, did you
think
make
other
it as
people
like
say
this
yeah.
pop-up thing?
I-
or-
No,
it was
it's
already
already
there.
there.
You
Well,
can
the
code it.
pronunciation is
Is
wrong.
that-
I see.
I'm counting
it
as
wasn't
one, but it could be
attached to the
2.
button.
That's
Well, yeah, it could be 2. Well, it's really technically 1,
That's a perfect emergency buy.
but
I just see the quotes are backwards, but that's
Yeah.
all I see.
well, the quotes are backwards. But yeah,
The
it's
comma
true
should be
because
inside.
comma should be inside the quote mark.
Oh my gosh,
Vital.
people.
Vital.
Are
That's
we
right.
English
That's
teachers
right.
here?
Yeah, it drives me
Oh,
nuts.
the
If
comma
you
should
let
be
these
inside.
things
That's why it's in
slide,
court.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
Society
I'm
falls
a
apart.
major fan
As
of like
long
the
as the
Oxford
meaning-
commas.
yeah,
Yeah.
That is void. It's not a legally
That's
binding
right.
document.
Binding.
Totally
If you have
void.
The comma outside, it's almost a felony.
You're out of
Yeah, almost. It's a borderline felony. It's certainly a high misdemeanor.
Okay, so listen, if everyone has phones, then we can download Spyfall,
Okay.
and it's gonna
Download
be.
what?
I can't play.
Can we use like a post-it note or something?
Wait, shoot.
It's malware.
I will grab
Okay,
it
yep,
from
more
your
drinks.
car
Kevin,
if
give
you
me your
wanted
cup.
me to.
It's in your car.
No, it's not my
Nancy.
car. It's here.
Oh, I thought you said
Oh,
we
the
can-
game.
we're getting a,
It's
we're
probably
downloading a
easier
I
to
think
use
we
your
have to.
car.
I think we have to play it in our phones because, like, I don't know.
So do you have a Claude AI script you can read from? No? Okay.
All right, let's do that.
And is it like the dialogue of people playing the spy game? Like you can read?
Well, you know, when I was like preparing for our episode with the crazy game idea,
Yeah.
I actually was like asking, you know, like what are good questions for Spyfall?
Eat away at
And it actually, there was questions. They came up with questions. It's
Thanks,
like,
Nancy, I love you.
you know, do I have to dress up to come here? Is it formal or informal? Like, what do you eat when you're there? Like, really good
Do
questions.
you have anything AI like? Yes, AI. What do I tell my son when he comes to college?
Yes. What do I tell my son when he says he doesn't want to get spayed?
And neutered.
Conversation, yeah.
Well, everyone can tell their favorite joke if they want. That's fine. Something like
Oh,
that.
boy.
I have favorite joke.
What's your favorite joke? Does anybody have a favorite joke?
I'm living my favorite joke.
What's it called?
All the TVs shut off.
Oh,
They'll come
there's
back on
Jeopardy.
eventually.
Is this not the most fun show ever?
It is.
You did it.
Did I say
CMN TV is rocks.
yes?
There
Sue,
it is.
yes.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
I'm using that as a
Sue,
bumper.
does this help you meet your quota for January?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it
you-
does.
So we'll
Yeah.
see you in February. Is that it?
How many shows are there that are actively producing content? Would you say?
Well, actively.
2.
2. There's 2 of us. Yeah.
Officially 70 to 80.
Tuesday there were 3 different shows in here, right?
Our
Tuesday.
take.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's
Our
true.
take.
What's the,
Yeah, I
what
see
period
that.
of inactivity until it's not active anymore? That's
No, that's a good
45
question.
days.
45 years.
45 days.
Yeah.
So if there's someone doesn't do something
So
in a 45 day
Sister
period,
Twilight's not
You
active
kind of
anymore.
forget
forget that they exist any longer.
And then how many-
Patty and Paula are again.
Chatty
I
Patty.
guess.
That was
But
on Tuesday.
yeah.
Yeah, they're back.
Okay.
Marcia's on the
back.
23rd.
Patty and Paul- I know those guys.
Chatty Patty?
Yeah.
Chatty Patty.
Walla Walla?
Sue says,
Yes.
They're back.
I've seen that.
Kevin
They're
Purdy
back.
was in.
They're back.
You don't know who that is, but he's coming in. He's doing the stuff
We're
in the studio with
making
the
a
nightclub
film.
next week.
Okay.
I'm in the movie too.
What's it called?
Yeah, it's the first narrative film.
What's your name?
We're not done.
I'm the one who fires.
There's another
I'm
one
the
in
one
that
who fires.
room.
Oh, you're Miss Gill.
I feel like it
Gill?
could be
You're
like
Miss
a
Gill.
post-it.
I haven't gotten
I'm
there.
like
do what I'm doing.
Vanelli or something. I'm like cheery and chipper.
That's not a. That's a good
And I actually end up hiring
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
and
yeah.
you
Government
hire
meetings
them.
for 6 different cities.
Ah,
Infinite. And
it's
school board
perfect
for
because
Rochester
you're a
School
leader.
Board.
I'm pretty mean.
You guys are doing God's work on that. I mean,
That's pure masochism.
That's
of
masochism.
Government meeting. Guys.
yeah,
There's 3 meetings on Monday.
yeah.
I did 27 years of government
One day.
meetings.
Okay.
Natural.
Good.
Well, every city
He's got
has
the touch. Like,
video control.
I've never seen anyone cut like that.
He told me he was like,
run all that
he was like,
broadcast at
Oh
5.
wow.
yeah, I figured. I think I'm got
Yeah, I know
to
how
the
you do
point
it.
where
It's
I just
terrible.
kind of
Shows I
sense
can
a
do that.
tonal shift.
Is it a
and
school board meeting? I'm sorry, I didn't hear
brain
you.
wakes up enough to switch to the right
zoning board of
camera,
appeals,
and
Yeah.
then
city
like
commission,
I hear the
and there's a
tone
Rochester
stay the
City
same,
Yeah,
and I don't
yeah.
have
So you
to
have to go
look
these
at
places.
anything.
I
One
know.
day.
Exactly what
It's
that.
like
Yeah.
hypnotic
Yeah.
government meeting state.
That's why they
You
have
can
a
know
track
when
from
they're
It's
gonna
like
be
broadcast
stuck on something for a
live.
moment.
That's when you know
Angry
Yeah.
people
you're
come
in
to the
it.
meeting.
Angry people.
Yelling
You know,
at
it's
the
always the
tonal
people who are
shift
angry. It's
is-
not someone who wants to
It's the
compliment
first
someone.
Right.
time that
Yeah.
They
It's
don't
always
come to
someone
the
who's
meeting.
pissed off about
They're like,
something.
bang up job.
And they
Right,
watch
they
the
don't come.
meeting
Municipal
afterwards
vibe
and they don't
detector.
like it. They
Yeah.
call us to complain. This is all true.
I
Wow.
saw that he might be
They say,
covering
well, I couldn't
What a thankless
library
situation
board
that
next
is.
week.
Well, Nathan,
I was like,
that's
he
a
did
good
a
one.
5 hour.
He did the last library board.
Wow.
Oh,
Poor
the
Nathan.
average is
I don't know.
5
They
hours.
haven't met
The
in a
average is
while,
4.
so
Okay.
I think
How
there might
boring
be
is
some
that?
heads up
It's
like holiday.
it's like
Rip your
really-
face
it makes
off.
me
Yeah.
rethink everything.
Yeah.
It makes me rethink what I'm doing.
Why are you doing this?
It
Right.
reminds them of that
I know.
quote.
I can understand this.
It's
Right.
really
They can't be like, what
Yeah.
Wow.
the- Crazy.
Was
This
is
has
this
some
my
liquor in it
career?
or
Is this
something.
my
Is that what you do mostly?
And
Is
then
to
the
go out
parents-
I
and
think it
interview
does.
people?
They
Yeah,
tell them what the
mostly.
parents
That's
make
the
you
part.
think of when you see the parents
Wow.
go to public
Okay.
comment. How do they? when
We
you see-
love
Yeah,
public
well,
comment.
they make me, yeah,
That's the exciting part.
reevaluate.
So you're out there videoing things sometimes. So are you.
Everyone is, yeah.
Oh, everyone is.
Everyone at different times. There's so many different cities.
You go out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of
Music's
it's playing
interesting.
the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we boost the music just a little bit?
Nathan, you have to reach out with a mouse.
Is it-
It's down, yeah, it's down.
I see. So you go on location. They don't
They
come
went
here.
location.
You need the mouse.
Yeah.
So is there something? Is there anything that's exciting like you're like looking forward to going to? No.
Sometimes.
They lift it up.
Sometimes there is.
Yeah.
I think there's an occasional one that I'm like, yeah.
I
Can you
I
tell
would-
them
Can't
what
wait
happens
to-
at the Oakland Township Historic District Commission every month? What has happened to that gentleman?
Candy.
He cries.
Yeah,
He
the
cries?
commission-
He
chairman-
cries.
What
He
about
gets
what?
emotional like towards, at the very end of the meeting.
Is that a
That's so
fundraising
sad.
technique?
You know,
There you go.
that's something to think
About the
about for sure.
Rochester
He-
Historical Society?
Yeah, I
Oakland
think
Township.
at the end there's the final agenda item. Well, before adjournment is commissioner comments, so everyone goes down the line and they make a comment, and it's kind of just like, here's my end statement. So he uses that as an opportunity to air whatever's on his heart.
Oh,
And
really?
Whether that has
whether
anything
it
to do
has-
with
yeah, yeah.
Oh, it was just anything that's going on.
He wants to
with
make
him.
his county
He's out
great
there.
again.
He's out there talking about
You
it.
know, he's
Wow.
been in the community forever, and he just loves this.
Older guy,
Yeah, yeah.
Wilford Griffin.
Wilford Brimley kind of guy. Wow.
It's weird when people feel an affinity for their county.
I don't even understand it at all.
I don't know that I
Local
have.
politics is something that
that much
cannot
of
The
an
majority of
possibly
people
drive
don't know what's going on in their own cities.
me. Well, that's
so-
true.
You can have an
I'm one
affinity
of the
for your
average people,
state,
like, I don't know
State,
what to do.
maybe.
you know.
I'm very, very disinterested in what's happening in local politics at all. I don't even think about it.
You
I
can't
mean, school
imagine.
board. I know there's a school
You have too
board.
many kids that work here, but if you didn't, you'd get really interested in local politics.
You'll get interested when the first checkpoint comes up.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah.
On Big Beaver
You show
Road
your papers. Yeah.
on Friday afternoon.
Checkpoint.
Checkpoint, Charlie. Yeah.
I got my notes. Hey, let's go.
Some people are really into it.
Oh, yeah, what are we? Right, what
Oh, are
are
we
we
doing
right?
something?
Spy.
Spy
Are
ball.
we doing the
Oh, the
spy
spy
thing?
thing. Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
Yeah, I have to get my phone.
Oh, uh-oh.
Does everybody have their phone?
We all have
You
to download that.
What's wrong, Chris?
I don't want to download it now.
I don't
You
know.
I don't
have
either,
to.
Stu,
You
I'm
don't
sorry.
have to. Well, whoever wants to do it can do it, and then the rest of us.
You don't have your phone with you?
Isn't there just is one card that
Do you
says
want
you're
to
the
check
spy,
the
and
trunk?
all
I
the
don't know.
other
It's
ones
kind of
say
dark
a
out
place?
there. I don't know if I have it.
It's dark and it's snowing.
I feel like we could just do that.
Check the trunk.
By
We can-
writing it
Why
on a
don't we
piece of
just go have
paper.
a snowball fight?
A
Yeah,
Get the
yeah,
camera.
snowball fight.
used to be able to
Just
play
bring a
hockey.
bunch
Yeah,
of
I'll
snow
use
in here and have the
snow.
snowball fight in
In
here.
here.
This is is the kind of night I used to play hockey on my street.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a hot.
Although I don't think it's
Kinda
going to be
nice.
my age.
My brothers used to sketch.
Like, what are we gonna do if I get deported?
You're not getting deported.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What did your
I might get deported. I might get
No, you're not
deported.
going
I'm a citizen, but I might get
70s,
deported.
like, imagine.
Right?
No.
Do you think I'll get
Converse,
deported?
wearing some
Okay,
Converse, and a
I've
car
started the
drives by.
process. Yeah.
Oh,
Chase
they
it.
grab on the
There's been a
bike.
complete file.
That's good. That's good.
Because he
do
really
that.
wants the Friday night back. Thanks,
Yes.
Chris.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that Friday night slot's pretty damn
You guys
important.
know how many shows are active? 30% to 40 hours. So
Right.
they're getting weak.
Yeah, exactly.
You have a TV van with a ladder on the back. We can
Oh, there you go.
slide around the parking lot.
Yeah.
That'd be really fun.
Does your van have a different logo other than CMN TV?
They all have a different.
Because there's a van across the.
Yeah,
Well,
we're in the
when you say
process of
ban-
They bought it.
assimilating that into
Yes,
us.
rebranding.
We want
Yeah,
to.
because they got a different logo, and I thought, is there more than one studio here?
That's the, you're saying that's the City World truck?
Yeah.
Oh, they're like.
I see.
We're slowly morphing it into our logo.
I see. Cool.
ROC or O.
They didn't pay their dues, so you get in the truck.
No.
Similar, yeah,
Sort of. Somebody retired.
Is it your
We were-
truck?
That's pretty cool. It's gonna be.
in all but legal title, yeah.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. Who owns the station? Is there some one person?
Chris.
Public,
Chris.
right?
It's
No,
Oh,
just
I
kidding.
thought it was public.
I have the liabilities and other things.
Oh,
That's why he's sitting in the
We're a
corner.
consortium of
That's
10
why he's off
cities
camera.
in Oakland
Oh,
County.
right. But I mean, isn't there one focused individual?
Well, it's a nonprofit, it's a 501c3 nonprofit organization.
Oh.
Who's the registrar?
Um,
Right.
registrar? Or the
And after a
registered
brutal
agent?
series of stock buybacks, Chris owns almost all of it.
I know when I file the documents with the state each September, like the board of
Somebody put
directors.
your own
go on.
name.
Oh, I have to, I believe, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's
So I get all the
basically
way.
a chip. Okay.
They call me up. What did? Yeah, do we have any interesting phone calls that have happened in the last couple of days? Kevin, perhaps you can describe the phone call of a concerned parent we got the other day for a project we back in December.
Oh, I remember you
I
mentioned
feel
it.
like this one would really get me sued.
You don't have to use any actual names.
We have an
No
attorney.
names.
Yeah.
No names. But
We have an
you
attorney.
can, you can describe it generically.
Let's just say hypothetically, I had received a phone call.
Yeah.
You didn't
from
really, but a friend of
someone
yours
who
did.
hypothetically was a parent of someone who was like an honored musical guest of one of the symphonies nearby.
Yeah.
And this person happened to be a child who is
Prodigy.
some prodigy of some type of instrument. And this parent was very upset that their child, who was featured, their name and everything else was featured on the flyer, the advertising for the event, everything. They were very upset that their child's name appeared in the title of the YouTube video for some reason.
So weird.
And our theory
It's
is
exactly
that
the opposite.
it had accidentally, our SEO is so good that it had accidentally eclipsed the video of this same hypothetical child playing their instrument on the Ellen show. And they wanted to get rid of it.
Oh, that's
So,
That's awesome. Okay.
yeah,
This word
so
So-
I said, yeah, no problem.
that
I'll delete
heard
whatever
that-
you
I
want.
heard
Tell
the
me,
story
tell me
before
any
the
series of
Ellen.
videos that we have on YouTube. I'll change any of them.
That's an
you want. I
example
don't care.
of someone does a show and then demands that we do a
Yeah,
show.
gotta
Not
get rid
so-
of
So
it.
I have
That
a
just
similar
makes no
story
sense.
Yeah.
where in 2010 I photographed for a bridal show. It was for a magazine that was doing a bridal issue, and they had 5 models, and the shoot was at a bridal shop. You know, that sells dresses, and we did this, and they were featured in the magazine. And
Guns
everything
and
was
ammo,
great.
right?
Yeah, and then about like 6 months ago, we are contacted by this woman who is now no longer a model, and she wants to have her photo removed
You mentioned this, yeah.
from the 14-year-old archive,
Redacted.
redacted.
Yeah.
You own
And
that.
I said, well, you know, like it's been published, it's
It's out there.
it's
For
out
many
there.
years.
She wants it removed from the website, from the archived issue. Anyway,
She
lo-
probably said, I want to take it off the internet, and that's not possible.
She said that she's now a professional and she's looking for career opportunities. She doesn't want it
want that to
coming
pop
up.
up.
Yeah.
What
I
kind
hope
of
so.
bridal photos were these?
She looked good. I mean, she looked good. I can show it to you. It's still on. I didn't take it down.
I mean,
Kept
and
the
plus
release,
the
right?
names were.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no,
Were
but
the
it wasn't like
names
as a
in the
name person, right?
Video?
Yeah, because it said model, you know,
I guess you could.
dressed by so and so,
You could've wrote her
models.
name.
Right.
Or
Model would be
so-and-so.
identify- maybe they would identify her name.
Kind of rare. I'm not.
Hmm.
They're not usually.
At the time, they wanted that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Anyway.
I think it's
It's
a
a weird
compliment, though.
request. You
Like,
can't
it's good to be a
you
model.
can't
I'm not
unscramble an
ashamed.
egg.
Like,
No,
why
it's
not?
very
I think it's
Yeah. Not
cool.
exactly.
It's a great life. Like, you
Rule
don't.
against the unscrambling of the egg.
The easiest job in
Yeah.
the world. It's really fun. You get paid
She
a lot of
was
money.
over 18.
There was no
Okay.
problem with that.
Yeah.
None of us asked.
Okay, that's good.
Kind of why, in case you were wondering, yeah, there's an
The attorney in the room.
But if it were
Just
you,
to be
Tom,
clear.
I can see how that would complicate.
if it were you, Tom,
She was over 12.
Over 12. Okay, well, that's a problem.
My question is, when does Wayne's World shoot?
They're Thursdays.
Is this
Oh, yeah.
community? This is community.
Yeah.
Public
Is this where the Gmo show was made?
Oh, she knows
I
it.
helped
Yeah.
Gmo carry many large, heavy objects in that studio.
Oh my
Was you
gosh,
on the
that
Gmo
thing!
show? Yeah.
No, it's just
How do you know? it was a
cult
Gmo?
following.
It's famous.
It is. It's our own local Wayne's World.
That's a deep cut, yes. That's a very
What's
yeah.
Gmo? What is that?
Oh, just
I ask
watch.
that every day.
Oh, okay.
Just watch that green
Is it
screen.
on the channel?
No, he has
It's a music show.
He used to do a full like talk show in there with live bands. And
Have you showed us Gmo before?
what clips of it we have? Yeah, they're all on YouTube. Yeah. And,
Would anybody like me to take some trash?
If you don't mind.
he broke
Thanks for
several
asking.
lava lamps in the studio by accident. We had to clean them up.
Maybe I should keep my little.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, no
All
problem.
right, here we go.
Do you have enough? Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
Gmo's from. Yeah,
I'll
that's
help you
history.
there.
Thank you so much for dinner, honestly, Brian.
Yeah.
We so enjoyed it.
Absolutely, yes.
It's nice to sit together and
All
eat.
right, here we go.
Sue, when you're not a TV host, what do you do?
I sell Humana Medicare.
Oh, you know, you may have told me that. You sell healthcare insurance?
I educate people on healthcare and they make their own decision.
Did you ever
Of
sell
course.
that
Technically.
one guy any insurance?
Which one?
The guy who you had the movie night with,
Oh, gosh.
and went to his party.
Oh, God, why am I not? So you went to his party?
With all the other women.
Right.
What?
A women's party.
You don't remember what I'm
I'll bring up the
talking
lower third that'll jog your memory.
I remember when I learned about the lower third.
You remember the show?
Kevin taught me. He said, this is called the lower
Summer
third.
Sue, wasn't it Summer Sue?
I got out my ruler and I said, it's not quite a third.
Wait, so if you hit it again, it goes away?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's more like the
Didn't
lower
even get a
third.
raise.
Horton Cooley.
Howard knows last week.
We like that
Remember
statement.
there were some statistics we had.
I'm
You got
not
the
who you
reflection.
think I am. I'm not
And,
who I think I
was it
am.
liars?
Who you think I am.
Like
No,
that.
it was a person who was on the show you told us about that you had to, he called during the show.
Bite off
We
the
were
tip
playing
and give it a
spy
shot.
game.
Oh, he called during the show.
Oh,
Like
here it
I-
is.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Here we go.
Is that?
Yeah, there you go.
Is that gonna come up?
I don't know anything about this, Chris.
No, yeah, you do. Remember there was a there was a gentleman.
Who is Godfrey Spindlewheel?
You got a whole multi-screen thing
Godfrey
going on now.
Spindlewheel. That's a
It's like a
D&D
D&D character. It has to be a D&D character. What else can it be?
Remember there was a gentleman you were trying to sell insurance to.
He sounds like a steampunk guy.
Spindlewheel.
You did a whole show on
Oh,
D&D,
the
right?
stalkers
Sounds
and
like
the
he's got a lot of
proposals. Are you?
Little brass gears around
Didn't
his
you do like a
eyes.
4-hour show?
Is this a real thing?
4 hours?
I think you did like a 3-hour show on D&D or something. Like that.
We did do a couple
I think we
hours.
should play D&D right now.
We can play D&D.
Spend the next 2 hours just doing our
Slinky.
character sheets.
And Nathan can be his favorite. I love his character.
Yes, I do too.
What was it? Gillimal. What was it?
People can watch
FDR.
Gillimar's
FDR have contacted her.
That's my favorite name of all time.
Generally, when you walk through the door, it says TV studio.
TV studio, yeah, it's always on. Yeah, you gotta watch out.
Remember there was a gentleman
24/7.
They won't tell you.
called, wanted you to come over to his
You
house.
should always
and sell
have this
insurance.
camera going.
I remember. I totally remember. So that brought the stalker count to 3 for the year, right? That brought the stalker count up.
I didn't know it went bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
You have
Oh
stalkers?
no.
She has
Yeah, I had
Wow.
2 last year, and I
That's
think
really
kind of
impressive.
2 this year because I got another one last
It's
week
January 10th.
at games.
Do you want
Yeah,
more
it's
or-
early. It's early, right? It's
Are you trying to
early.
reduce or are you trying to grow?
I'm trying to reduce. I think
Reduce your
it's just.
stable of
down.
stalkers.
I
Yeah,
have a friend who has a song called I Want a Stalker.
I want a stalker.
It's a really good song.
Okay. Very nice.
We should bring him in.
I
I mean,
love it.
yeah, the only maybe the
You're
only thing
doing,
worse-
That's an interesting
Having a
you're
stalker
doing
is
to me what I do. You're right.
This is what John Lakey was gonna come.
Oh my gosh.
Going to be here?
I
Too soon.
I hope you're feeling better, John Lakey. I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, so shout out to John Lakey.
Shout out to John Lakey.
You mentioned does he have a show on Friday
Shout
nights?
out to John Lakey.
He used to?
Prior to the hip surgery a couple months ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's no longer doing it?
Well, he only comes in on Tuesdays now with the Arts Center.
Oh, okay.
Which is right before the
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, Tuesday's a big day here, Sam.
It is.
Aha, Tuesday's a big day. Okay.
I think you picked a good day.
Does our show get actually like does it get aired on the cable channel?
Absolutely.
Okay, I don't really,
Hell yeah,
I don't know why.
That's
don't
my
want-
job. I schedule.
She
all
does
the
playback.
shows.
Oh, see, now we're getting some real answers.
Yeah.
Nancy is
Okay.
the wizard.
So I take bribery if you want it more
Right.
than two
Yes.
times a
Payola.
week.
Then yes, we'll just give you a payola.
Do you guys do reruns?
All the time.
Because that's why I saw Leon's show. 'cause
Yes,
that's-
yes.
Okay. Because yeah, you can pick things out from a year and a half ago or whatever.
It doesn't matter.
A year. Yeah, only a
Unless
year
if
ago.
something is a series, then you check off it's a series, and then they can show like part 1 of the monks and then part 2 of the monks because
Or
it
the
has to be
monks.
in that order. But the rest of it, it doesn't
Those
really.
guys are so freaking cool.
They
They're
were
so
cool
fun.
when they
The
came
best.
in. I didn't
Did
Did
know
you
they
make
were
them
that.
break anything?
What's that?
Did you make them break anything?
No, because you can the martial arts.
That would've
They're
been
very
good.
good at that.
That would've been
apparently.
good.
But
Well,
no.
Chris, tell us about the watermelons. Do you recall?
Oh, you showed me that
Many
video.
years ago
watermelon.
in the small room before we built this larger room, there was a gentleman did a show that profiled local businesses. And to celebrate the holidays, he brought in a guy who best ran a martial arts school or just liked martial arts.
Or maybe he was a comedian.
Or hated watermelon?
Watermelon.
And
See
in
where
that
this is
small
going.
room, we covered all the walls with plastic bags like Gallagher. And then to punctuate the end of the show, he said, "Can you demonstrate your business prowess?" And so he held up a watermelon. The guy chopped it. It was frozen because it was December, and he hurt his hand a little bit. He got the
How many chops before he got
I think
through?
Yeah.
2 or 3 chops.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
With his
That's-
hand.
that's
I mean,
embarrassing.
darn good. Yeah,
Right?
it can be a little
I
bit.
felt when I cleaned it up, it was cold. He was right. It was
Yeah, if it's a little cold, yeah, it's gonna be hard to get.
that
through.
must have been awful.
But a
looking.
real expert would be able to chop through a block of ice.
right. I think he had several business fish.
Who wants to watch Nathan pinch through one of these barrels?
I don't know
So
if I
as to your
can.
question, yes, it is
I know they're very strong.
But those monks like have a regular course of like sword, not like they practice like doing all sorts of martial arts with swords and all sorts of stuff. So it's really cool.
I really want to go visit that location.
I've got a growing number of people that want to go.
We
I'm
add him
kind
to
of
the center
afraid.
visit, right?
I'm
We're gonna have a
afraid that if
center
I
visit.
go, I'll want
Do
to
you wanna
start
come,
going,
Chris?
and it's
You
on
guys wanna
Sunday
go?
morning.
Chris will like
Wanna go?
make fun
You
of
have to
everyone.
show up with
You
your
will.
own sword, or is
You
that
will.
from?
You
go?
will.
You want to go?
No, it's right here up the road.
And we might need like
Well,
two
it's
different
gotta
visits
be-
because there might be
Maybe
more
like
than
one
one
day.
day.
We're all going to
And
the
maybe we can film it. Can we
We
film
should do
it?
that.
Can we?
Oh, is it in Oakland
What's
County?
what's the
should
name
do
of their
that.
what's
I'll
the name of their
It's
temple?
Dharma Gate.
Dharma Gate.
Dharma
Dharma
Gate.
It's in
Gate.
Troy.
Is he actually doing
It's
video
like
on that?
literally right down the
Dharma
street.
Gate.
We can do
Zen
it.
Center.
Oh yeah. We can check a camera out.
Oh, yeah, if someone else could do that, yeah, it'd be good.
2025 is the year for cults.
Got your man right here.
Is it got
I
you?
know.
Yeah.
What?
Check out the camera.
First gate. I'm just like,
It's like, are you sure?
Get your
Zen
Nikes.
place.
Yeah.
Check out a camera.
That'd be so cool for them. They'd like that too, you know. And he's, by the way, connected
They seem
me
really cool.
with a woman who runs the Hindu temple around.
Don't
here.
start any
Is
rumors.
that a competing temple?
It is somewhat competing, and so it was really nice of him to do. And so now I'm gonna connect with her in February.
At
We're
the,
gonna do an
at the Hindu
Were you
temple,
not
the
supposed
women
to
are in
say
charge
he
because they have
told
a
you about
goddess.
Con? Is there like a
They did
con?
full,
The enemy.
The
full
convention.
intro.
The Hindu con.
Yeah, it's a great place. It's a really.
I
cool
really,
spot.
well, no, I shouldn't say this because we're actually in public.
I think
but
you should.
I think you should have those Christians back, or try to re-get those back.
The
people
Christians?
back.
Oh,
the evangelical. dudes.
Re-gift?
Which
Yeah,
weapons
you
do
know,
they have?
There's
Yeah.
there's a
They have a cross with a little pointy top.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dagger.
Dagger,
Holy
double
warrior.
the
This
dagger.
whole show
The
is
dagger.
just
Yeah.
hilarious.
I think the sword monks would win.
the sword monks would probably take that one. Yeah.
They would fucking destroy them.
You know, it's fun because they're so peaceful and so like their whole thing is about harmony and but they said joyful ease, which I thought that was really.
They
cool.
cut your head off with joy.
And yet, if you
Oh, freaking
They're having
joy.
a great time.
they're gonna take a sword out and they're gonna kill you. That's
Have
awesome.
you meditated and stuff? Like, are
I
you?
have not meditated only because there's zero chance that I'm going to be able to sit there for more than 30 seconds at a time.
You know what I'm thinking, Brian? I'm thinking though that for you,
Brian,
meditation
have
might
you
be
ever-
like this
break from your brain, right? Like a
Yeah,
break.
I think people do it anyway.
Have you
Also,
taken
a
any type of
sword cut
medication?
right here is also a break
No,
from your brain.
although it's a
I
good
missed
point.
some.
No, I mean it's.
People have said that
true.
all along. You know, my mother, everybody.
Yeah.
Well, you know, she thankfully she never actually made me do it when I was a kid. But as you know, it says you got to take medicine, but I don't
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
should all learn
I
meditation.
just don't
right
want
now,
to do it.
right now.
Although
Should
I
we
can
all
see
do
it because it's like
I feel
10-minute
that.
session.
every 5
Yep.
seconds it's going
I've been
over.
on and off Adderall like my
And
whole
Let's
Adderall,
practice
yeah,
meditation
Adderall,
right
Just in the
now.
last hour.
Yeah, we can do meditation.
30 seconds.
30 seconds without. Oh yeah, no. I can't. Well, you know, you're in this. They have this large.
We could put our lo-fi beats on.
They have this large.
I think they're on right now.
It's like a
I hope they're on.
It's a
I love the
storage-
lo-fi bits.
It's a storage or warehouse facility, and there's like 50 of them. Okay, and it's awesome. And they do that. And
Let's do that. Let's do it. Let's all do that.
they
Um,
Imagine someone just tuning in.
No giggling.
I know. It's impossible. I look at him a
you
lot.
gotta tune.
I can look at him.
18 minutes more.
Hey, you know what? I have a comment.
18 more minutes.
All right, Sulu's in. Sue's the spy.
I'm always the spy because I'm the worst at that game.
Right,
Oh my
Well,
God.
they
Okay, Mike.
literally do that for 20 minutes, and they're just sitting there.
But you
and,
can
like,
breathe.
They don't do anything.
Right? You can
There's
breathe.
there's actually none of the noises in there. It's just silence. And the
Wow.
only one person that's like not doing that is me. You know, I sat there and was like looking around. Oh my God,
I'm gonna die
I'm
in a
gonna
minute.
shoot my face right up.
That's all probably because you were new.
Yeah, no, and I
You gotta
I'm
get
not.
used
I
to
was just there to
it.
Yeah, it
visit.
takes
Yeah.
practice.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
he tried it for 30 seconds.
He was really cool
Give him
about
a
it. He's like, just do the best you can.
Yeah.
And I did. I was there
Because
for
everyone is like, I'm
maybe 80 seconds.
not good at this. Like everyone in their own mind is like,
Right.
should I be feeling something?
Right.
How come everybody else is doing this and I can't? Like, there's all these
Those are
questions in
all
your mind.
illusions.
It's true. It's in your
Illusions,
mind.
yes.
You're like, because you're just like
Like Larry said.
looking
yeah.
around going,
Illusions
oh
are
my
what
God,
you
like what's
can't
wrong
do.
with
You
me?
can't do.
I believe that.
So, do you want to hear my comment?
Yes, your comment, please.
Okay,
Zach.
so the whole thing about meditation is you want to kind of, in a sense, be the watcher behind your thoughts. So if you think of your thoughts as like a parade passing by, you want to be almost like you're just watching it with no comment and
Like a
no
dirty
feeling.
movie.
What?
Like scrutinizing
Dream
it.
movie. Yeah.
No, I think I'd react to that maybe.
There's going to be some more involved.
But
In
yeah,
Alex's
so
mind.
because the key is to get out of yourself, right? And go in between the thoughts. So each parade float, there's like a space in between before the next one starts, right? And so you kind of want to like go outside of your mind and like you know what I'm saying? So if you can become the watcher behind your thought, then you kind of like get this break from being in your brain and like the constant chatter, the whole monkey brain thing. So it's restful.
Typical.
And so, like, does that make any
that's
sense?
Exactly what.
I got
That's
that
pretty
one.
much what they're
Controlling your
looking for.
monkey brain.
Is that kind of sense of calm
To
and-
step out of
yeah.
it. Because, like, if you say to yourself, like something that, like, indicates to you that you just commented on your own self, then for a second, you were out of yourself and you were observing yourself. And if you can do that more often, it's like getting in the gap between the thoughts. Then
very
it sort of like
good.
removes all of this emotional turmoil and everything that we have to deal with in our lives.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of like this watcher.
Yeah, it's really hard to do, you know, and that's what part of this group is really about, is like being able to observe, like what you
that,
said,
right?
Get out there and observe yourself and be like try and get this sense
This
of
calm detachment.
and calm detachment. It's very hard.
There's like no judgment.
This
Does
is
that make
just
sense?
Totally off the cuff, but it seems like the antithesis of escape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gotta
Like, so
keep watching.
everybody looks for
Explain.
distractions and
Yeah.
Oh, right.
that's why doom scrolling.
Yes.
Oh, right.
You know, they're like, well, I want to forget
That's
about
an
my
interesting
own
thought,
thoughts,
yeah.
you know, and the distractions and all that. This way, you're not confronting the thoughts,
Oh,
but
you're wholly immersed in that. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
you're-
evaluating them.
yeah, you're kind of like, you're regulating your thoughts.
After
in
you've
a
watched
way.
your thoughts for a while,
Mm-hmm.
you can like them and follow them,
respect
and
them.
subscribe to them.
And
Just like you
subscribe.
can for Exus the Podquest. Just saying,
Right, Exus the Podquest.
go to the website, go to YouTube.
Do you guys like questions? Do you like when someone sends in a question, like in the comment? Do you like
I've had
that?
it only a few times, not as many as I'd like. I'd love to have people ask questions.
So would you ever do like a
Why?
call-in show?
I would love to do a call-in show. That would be awesome.
We're like
Call-in
set
show.
up. You just have to
my
take a call, right?
Yeah.
Chris, he could do a call-in
A
show.
call-in show would be great.
We could say we're giving away auto show tickets.
Auto show tickets, or yeah,
Can I go to the auto show?
Detroit Lions, the championship
It would be
game.
fun to
You know, we
deal
just
with trolls.
promo it that way. Granted, we wouldn't actually have it.
You
Wait,
could
Chris,
say
kind of troll.
Good night.
we're
Are
giving
giveaways
away
allowed on the
World
channel?
Series tickets with
Are you allowed to do
Tigers against the
giveaways?
Yankees.
Or
Right.
public access?
And
If they're in the World
if
Series.
there
not.
is
I think so.
And
Mean
if I
one.
could actually
Yeah.
get them, then yeah, they'd be available.
Good to know.
Yeah, that. I mean,
You're on the
hopefully
air.
it'll be really cool.
What do you want to give away?
How do we hear
That
them?
might auto
you hear me?
How do we hear them?
Maybe
I
headphones.
don't know if it's working.
Uh-oh. Oh, Chris is
I'm
calling
just
in.
testing it. No, I think you should be able to hear it.
hear
What do you do?
But yeah, it's
Yeah,
working.
it's working. Great.
All right,
You
so,
make
so you
it-
just tell everyone the lines are wide open, so I hung
I'm
on.
having a good time.
It's working.
Lines are wide open. You ready for calls?
Yeah. Well,
The knob on
So the lines are wide open,
Okay.
guys.
DA
Can hear them.
audio.
Call
bit.
in now.
What's the number?
So I hung up.
Yeah,
Do
that's
we have a
right.
lower third for the number?
258.
let me text all my friends.
Close.
Yes.
Sue, repeat after me. Lines are wide open.
Lines are wide open.
Call in.
Call in
248
248
951
951
8950.
8950.
And it's right there on that sticker.
Wouldn't it be cool if somebody called in?
Wait, one more time. 248.
What was that number again?
That was 248 951 8950. Please call.
And your light blinks, so that's the only way you're gonna.
Because I saw it blink,
Oh.
but I didn't know what to do.
Wait, what's the number again?
Was this the number we
248.
added on?
Where does the voice come out? Like,
951
Comes out through here.
oh, cool. So we'll all hear
If
8950.
it.
someone calls in, it comes out of this.
Yeah, so you can only go so loud for feedback, so it'll be quiet. But
Text my sister.
Yeah, text somebody. Have someone call in. That'd be so cool. I'd love to do a call-in show. That'd be fun.
right,
John Leggy. No, just
the
kidding.
secrets of the universe.
Secret of the universe. Let's have them. Have people come in, call in.
I met a philosophy professor on Tuesday night, and I got her number and email for you.
Oh,
If you
really?
wanna
Oh,
talk to
cool.
her.
Oh, thank you.
She's a professor.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, very
I
sweet.
like that.
Isn't that awesome?
Nice.
I'm trying to get you some, you know,
Right.
I'm part of your outreach efforts.
I like that a
No
lot.
charge, no charge.
Thank
Just, you know, love you.
What's your commission? Finder's fee.
A finder's.
Maybe what I asked.
Is there a button flashing over there?
It's kind of vibrating or something. Do I have to hit it?
The yellow button, yeah, that's how you guys are filming.
You're on the air.
Hi.
Right.
Is she
Great
calling you?
show. First time caller.
I love that picture.
It was a first time caller. I can't remember what they used to say. First time caller, something like
Long
long time
time
listener,
listener.
first time
Take
caller.
Answer up.
Yeah.
Sir, turn your Long radio time down.
Yeah,
caller,
there you go.
first
Turn
time
your radio down.
listener.
Long time caller.
Yeah,
Is
because
anyone old enough to know or remember WXYT?
Oh,
Yes.
heck yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was the best.
Yeah.
Mark
mean
Scott.
96.3?
Remember Mark Scott?
Denny McLean in the morning.
Denny McLean. Mark Scott.
touch this.
The best was David Newman. I don't know if you ever heard of him. And Mark Scott was awesome. But he died. David Newman. They're all pretty much dead.
Pretty much, or prison, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
96.3.
Was it
No.
96.3?
No,
Or
it was,
AM?
1270.
It was 1270 a.m. That was the
Oh.
greatest thing.
Oh, that
Might
was
have been
Dr.
Canadian.
Laura in the
Yeah.
afternoon.
Oh,
Tommy
she's
McIntyre.
good.
Radio when I was a child in the 80s.
Mhm.
Which, of course, I was listening.
There was a radio
course.
station in WPON in Pontiac. And Tommy McIntyre, who was at XYT, went over there after everything kind of broke down. And I was listening to the channel like a lot. And then I called them.
Wait, is
And
there
I
is
said,
there phone calls?
oh, is there a phone call?
Oh,
How can we tell?
Because I think it's sort of like flashes.
Yeah, that
in it.
yellow light will flash, and then you press it and you talk to humans.
It's not flashing.
Hello, caller, you're on the air.
You're on the air.
I know, I was. You're on the air.
Hi, can I talk to Bryan?
Yes.
Oh,
Can I
come
talk
on.
to Bryan?
Yeah, you know.
You can't really.
Turn it up. Turn it up in the speakers.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
Aw.
how do I find wealth and wisdom?
How do I find wealth and wisdom?
You're gonna have to
Get
talk
on
to
mic,
this.
Brian.
Hi, I'm sorry. Did you say how did you find wealth and wisdom?
How am I able to find and succeed in gaining wealth and wisdom in my life?
And give
That
me
is
a
a
little
great
bit
question,
background on
caller.
you. Who are you? What is your name?
Meg,
Meg?
and it's Megan Pasha. Yeah.
It's Megan?
It's Meg and Pasha.
Oh, Megan Pasha. Hey, Pasha. I was going to say, there's got to be a fix-up somewhere here. How you doing, Pasha?
Nice, Alex.
She gave it up.
Good evening, everyone.
Is this
Hi. On the air.
Pasha's
You are
awesome.
in
You
our
are live.
studio.
Well, so answer the question.
Oh, wealth and wisdom?
Wealth
Well,
and
here's what you
wisdom.
do, okay?
I think they'll do a version
Don't do
of
what your dad
I want to know
says.
this too,
What you do
Brian.
is you become an intern for a podcast,
Ah.
okay?
Emerging podcast.
And you stick with that without really worrying about going to college.
Is that a
or any of
paid
that stuff. You
internship?
Stay and do that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise, if you go off to college and study all sorts of things, you might end up, you know, doing something else. You don't want to do that. So, yeah, stay
Sounds
with,
like a lot of work.
and there's a lot of work. So stay here and stay with us and
The
and
wisdom
become wealthy and
she's already
wise.
getting because she's studying music.
Do those roads diverge?
What's that?
The wealth and wisdom?
Wealth and wisdom? Yeah, they do diverge after a while. Well, and they come back together after a while.
The other day I was at a movie
Assuming
theater.
that they go like that. But
The other day I was at a movie theater and there was a preview for a really stupid looking movie about a boy band that has a monkey as a lead singer.
Oh my God.
Oh, I know what movie you're
Right,
talking
no.
about.
Isn't that a movie about a real person
Or a
where they
chimp.
decided to make the main character?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, a chimp. And so
Okay.
the manager says, guys, look around you. In 3 years, we're going to be really, really rich, and we're all going to hate each other, you know, because they're going to go on tour. And so then I was wondering, like, if I look around the room, if in 3 years we could all be really, really rich but hate each other. would
Yeah.
we
I
go
hope
for
so.
that?
Would you go for
And
it?
I asked a friend, and she was like, "Oh yeah."
Oh, yeah, without
Right
question.
away.
Right?
I think that's gonna
A lot of
happen in
people would
this
say
room.
yes.
But I really love you guys.
Don't change your tune once you're
Will Sue answer?
No, I've known you for a year and like 130 shows and like, right? Like, and I,
Sue?
like, I'm sure
Are
that
you
if we
still
were to
Are we
going?
just
count them-
ignoring the caller now?
There's no caller. There's no.
Yes, there is.
Oh, hi, caller.
Oh, did you drop your phone?
Pasha,
Are you
still
there, caller?
Caller?
Is there? I think they have a room check.
I think there's a room check.
What's that?
Can you hear us, caller?
Boarding.
Oh.
I think she's
Like they're
I think she
flipping over on the
exited.
mattresses, looking
Oh, there
for
you are.
knives
She's
and
there.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys. I was
Okay.
asked in one of my classes, and I want to know your opinions on it.
Okay.
Do
Fire
you
away.
think
Go around the room.
having money is the equivalent to having wealth or as having power and freedom?
Is having money the same as wealth and power?
How
No,
much
it's
money?
power and freedom.
Oh, it's power and
Power
freedom.
and freedom.
How much money?
Yeah, it
I
depends
mean,
on
yeah.
$20.
Yeah, the amount is big. Yeah, anyone have some thoughts on that?
I want to say that money always makes your problems like better. So if you have, you know, a certain level of money, you can like solve a lot of problems.
It does
If
not
you
hurt.
don't have money, you don't have options.
Yeah.
That's kind of my feeling on that. Nothing. I'm not.
I was
I'm.
gonna. Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
It does help to have a lot of money. No
Do you have a lot of money, caller?
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah,
We're
because
working on that.
Nathan's single. No, just kidding.
We're working on it. We're working on it. We'll give it a little time.
What do you think? Can you tell me your feeling on it?
My feelings?
Yes,
Yeah, what do you
please.
think?
Yeah, I think it definitely having money gives you opportunity, and I think with that opportunity comes freedom because you're free to make the decisions that you want to do, and you can make them comfortably.
Yeah.
If
That's
your
true.
mind allows.
So how much money do you have, caller?
I have enough money for my contentment.
Good.
I'm happy to
That's
hear
I'd
that.
like to quote Randy Newman, if that's okay.
Okay.
They say that
Alex is
money
gonna quote.
money can't buy happiness, or it can't buy love in this world, but it'll get you half a pound of cocaine and a 16-year-old, in the back of a limousine on a hot September night, and that's okay.
Just reminding you that Pasha is on the line.
She's familiar with Randy
She's
Newman.
Randy Newman's lyrics. Okay. Good.
Anyways,
California.
Well,
my financial literacy class is very interesting.
Oh,
That's awesome.
From my class.
That's great. You know what? Because like we didn't have any kind of money training whatsoever until we were like, I don't know, 40 or something. And so like we have no, like if you can start early and think about money in the way that, you know, benefits you, like if you can, like
It would be
if you
really
have
good.
debt but you really want to pay it off, it just feels really good. You know, if you have something in savings, it feels really good. Like and I feel like, you know what I mean? So even little steps towards that. And if you ever look at a chart of the compound interest in money over time, you'll be so thrilled about how young you
Can
are.
we pull up that chart?
Caller, can I ask your opinion on something?
I am not.
So I was wondering what your opinion on this quote is. I am not who you think I am. I am not who I think I am. I am who I think
you
think I am.
Nathan, it's time to go home.
What do you think of that?
What do you think of that quote? Does that make sense to you?
Too
Like,
much Charles
Does
movie.
that make sense, first of all? And if so, what do you think about it?
Wait. What was the last part?
Let's give that last part again.
Okay, so the last part is I am who I think you think I am.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because I kind of like to. I have a hard time imagining myself from other people's perspectives.
Okay.
And putting myself outside my mind and kind of like thinking about how I'm perceived by other people can be sometimes a very surreal experience. Kind of just thinking about like I am not perceived the way that I perceive myself by everybody else. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes
perfect sense.
Yeah.
Does the money help with that at all?
I don't know if the money comes into that. Does the money really come into that discussion?
Thank you, caller. I think we have more callers that want to try to
We
call
have callers
in.
waiting?
I think there are callers.
I think, you think.
Oh, we love having Pasha on
We
the
got
phone.
some
This is
calls.
That's so sweet.
The lines are
Thank
backed
you,
up
Pasha.
right
Thank
now.
you so much, caller.
Thank you.
What a great call. Thank you
Really
so
good
much.
You win a pair of
insight.
tickets to the World Series with the Tigers.
And in fact, yeah, your father's
eye
going to
on
be
that,
sponsoring that, as I
Inside
recall.
joke.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Somebody
that's another
is-
I didn't.
caller.
Press the
I
red-
didn't.
Press the red button. Now
You're
press
caller
the-
19.
now press the- when it-
Yeah.
Hello, caller.
Hello, caller.
Hi,
you're on the
caller.
air.
Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
You're on the air.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again, please?
Do you like lions?
Lions.
Lions?
The Lions or just Lions in general?
Lions.
Go Lions.
Yes, in
Go
general.
Lions. Everyone loves
In
the
general,
Lions.
yes.
I like deep fried
Right.
lions.
Are you a Lions fan?
Yes.
Yeah. Who's your favorite player?
Jameer.
I'm
Oh,
sorry?
Jameer.
Oh, Jameer Gibbs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, a good choice. How about a second player? Anyone else?
Jerry Goff.
And Jared Goff. Yeah, great choices. Yeah. You think
He
we're
knows his football.
yeah,
Yeah, I have
football pretty well.
nothing
You
for
think
either.
we're going to the Super Bowl?
Yes. Wait, they're going to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, you think we are?
Yes.
Yeah, and would you like to go?
Yes.
We are giving
away
free tickets.
There is a
Lions,
yeah,
Lions, Lions.
You are the 100th caller, and
yeah, there's a small.
Do you have tickets?
Well, there's a non-zero,
Some kind of FCC
but vanishingly
violation
small
happening right now.
possibility that we will have tickets for that. Very small. In fact, it's not out of the question, but it's very
It's
close. to out of the question.
infinitesimal.
Infinitesimal. Yeah,
We're working on it.
Yeah,
like
but
that word. I like that
if
word.
we do get them, however, we'd like to give them to you.
so caller, can
No,
we
I
ask
don't
you
think
your opinion on?
Heard.
Oh, no.
So
I
sweet,
don't
this
think he heard
person.
the dismal
He's
part.
currently jumping in the couch because he doesn't know what to say.
Oh,
Well,
But you
that's
know-
awesome.
I don't think he heard the dismal.
We were
this might be your first time on air, and so it's all right. We're just really enjoying your company, and if you can think of any questions about the universe, just go ahead, just throw them out there.
Caller, are you the same caller from a moment ago, but 12 years in the past?
Probably.
Yeah.
Do you believe in the multiverse?
There is a universe
What is
in all the multiverses where we are all at the Tigers or
that?
the Lions.
There could be.
Super Bowl World Series.
And caller, what is your name?
Is that my fault?
My name?
Yes.
Oh, Megan.
Megan.
Of
And
mom.
is it also known as Pasha?
No, it's known as Megan.
This is
That was a little kid, now
But
this is the mom.
I have another friend here who has a question.
this is my
Megan
Very
is a
good, very
movie
good. We love questions.
This is
We
my
love
big
it.
What's your favorite radio station?
It's got to be. We're wondering which of us is
Wait.
associated with you when we.
Oh,
were
this is my
identified.
big sister, Megan.
it's
Hello,
your big
Megan.
sister. Okay.
Hi,
This
Megan.
is her
Welcome
first
to
time
the
on
show.
public access, so I.
Aw, thank you, Megan. Do you have any like?
Curse words you like to say?
Yeah, do you want to say any curse words, Megan? Let it all out.
You like lions in general?
Never say bad words.
Did you see the
Come on,
polar
she's
bear
a teacher,
video?
so she does. She has to censor herself.
I like
you know,
cheetahs.
at all times.
Well, do you have any questions though you'd like to ask anyway? Just even though we know you're.
Big
sister.
question.
We already asked if you like lions.
Yeah, we
You
do like lions. We
That
love
was the
lions.
other question they asked. You
Okay.
like giraffes.
Drafts.
Giraffes.
Deep thoughts.
Very. Yeah. See, whenever I think of giraffes, I think I know this is going to get off, onto the topic that I usually like, which is Lamarckism. I hope. And I'm sure you guys are all very familiar with that, and the pre-Darwinian evolutionary thought of Lamarckism.
So sick of post-Darwinian.
Yeah, I know. Might as well go pre-Darwinian and figure it that way. So that's whenever I think of giraffes, that's kind of what pops in my mind.
Do you think giraffes are more ambitious than other cows?
Other
You know
cows.
giraffes
Cow?
have purple tongues.
They have purple tongues.
They do have
know,
purple tongues.
Yeah.
Well,
Do they
that's-
have the multi-stomach thing going on?
Yeah, is there a multiple
Yes, they're
stomach?
very cool. I actually love giraffes.
Really?
Aw.
The zoo also has like where you can feed them and you can see their purple tongues. They're very
Wow.
Well, I did
nice.
not know that.
Did not know that. Did you ever see a giraffe baby?
cool. Yeah, they just had one at the zoo. I follow the zoo on Instagram, and they
That's
just
lovely.
had a big giraffe.
That's really sweet that you're an animal lover. It's just very lovely of you.
Calves? Is that
Follow
what-
the zoo wherever
what's
it
a
goes.
baby giraffe called?
I don't know.
There's got to be a
I
name
think,
for
I
that.
think they are calves.
I think they're calves.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, it sounds about right. I don't
No, their
know.
knees.
What's that? Oh, calves. Yeah,
Yeah, I
knees.
think they are calves.
So, have you ever seen Brian Marcus's show Exus the Podquest?
Yeah, shameless plug. Yeah.
Extra credit.
You can say yes. It's all right.
Yep.
It's the name of the show is Exus the Podquest. Have you ever seen or heard of that?
No, I have not. Should
Well,
I have?
If you go to YouTube,
You absolutely should
and
have.
you
I've
check it out,
definitely.
Big mistake not to have seen it.
and then you become the 107th subscriber. Be awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, because you know what,
Okay, well, then
dreams
that's
can
what
come
I'll do
true.
this evening.
We're getting there one subscriber at a time.
I'll send you the link.
Just like an elephant, right? You just mentioned giraffes and
Blowing
elephant.
minds.
How do you eat an elephant? Right? One bite at a time. Just like
That's
I'm.
like Shel Silverstein.
There you go.
Listen to you.
Wasn't he your cousin?
Wow. Yeah. So,
I'm very clearly a teacher. I'm sorry.
I'm so
a
glad.
teacher.
So glad.
What do you teach?
Don't apologize.
I teach special ed, but I am.
Really?
Bravo.
You called the right
we're all
place.
clapping.
You are an angel
God's work.
incarnate.
That's our
because-
favorite Ed.
Yeah, it is. That's
Special ed.
fantastic.
Shel
That's amazing.
Silverstein wrote the song "Cover of the Rolling Stone."
Wow.
See,
I
Shel
didn't-
Silverstein is like my absolute favorite.
Really?
That's why I have to say something.
He's a
to you,
great man.
because
I don't know him too well, but doesn't he do some kind of like a cartoon kind of thing, or no?
Oh,
He
yeah.
did poetry.
Did he do
and
Where the
drawings.
Sidewalk Ends?
Where the
Yeah.
Dragons? Okay.
Yeah,
The
he
Giving
did.
Tree?
He did. He
Giving
did
Tree.
Where the Sidewalk
Oh,
Ends.
well, that's cool.
He would be a fan
He
of
did a few. I
the
have 3 of
podcast.
his books.
What's that?
He would be a fan of the podcast.
Oh, would he?
Oh,
We
yeah.
should
Okay.
interview him.
Yeah. Let's get him on the phone.
You just need to get a medium.
Just get him on the phone. Let's call up Brian Cox.
Oh,
Let's
is he?
go.
Is he dead?
He's moved on.
I was going to say, is he alive?
It makes it.
I assume.
He's
find-
alive
he
in some
moved.
multiverse.
I've found that it makes it much harder to book the guest when they're dead. It's very
It's a little
hard.
difficult.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's easier.
It's hard
Don't
to
give
reach
up.
them. Yeah, I
It's-
guess you could just channel them.
Yeah, it's easier to talk about
Would you
it.
like to know something funny?
Yes.
Sure.
When I was teaching first grade, do you remember Junie B. Jones?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I was like so geeked because I was like, we did a whole Jimmy the Gun unit, and I emailed the publishing company like, hey, let's talk to the author. And they wrote me like, oh, she's died like 10 years ago.
Oh.
I was so embarrassed. I felt
Don't let that deter you.
Ouija boards
Just a
exist.
stumbling block.
That's a temporary problem.
It can be easily fixed. Yeah.
I
Great.
was like, oops, I'm so sorry.
So,
Is there another
so you teach special
Yeah,
ed. Is there like?
I
and
feel
have to ask the
bad.
question, but are there
guys
grades?
can
I mean, do people go
change
from
it.
like kindergarten?
I don't
to
have the heart.
First and second. How does that work?
Teacher, I can't do.
It just depends if you're teaching.
Your
Like,
faces are getting
I-
better and
I
better all the
currently teach, resource room for high school, so it's a little bit different.
Oh, okay.
I understand.
And
I understand what
actually
you.
teach at an online school now.
You what now?
I teach at an online school, which
Oh.
is also.
Oh, that's
Wow,
good.
cool.
That's good. I think that's
I did
easier
not
for crowd
before.
control.
Yeah,
And
it is.
she's your
I used to
sister?
teach
She's my
virtually.
sister, yeah.
I used to teach in person, but now I have a lot of kids now, so now.
She's
No,
got
I
5
teach.
kids.
Five. You have 5 kids.
Yeah. I do.
You have like 5. that
5
you
children.
bore?
Of your
No.
own that
Oh.
don't go home.
That don't go home. They live in her house.
Oh,
No, I have 1 that is mine, 4 that are technically but
So-
they're mine.
your 5 children. Okay.
Technically my
Wow.
babies. Yeah.
Well,
I have 5
I have 2 kids, and
is
there's,
like the
I don't know how
funniest.
you could have 5. It's awesome.
She's a superhero. She's
Yeah.
like everywhere all at once.
Sometimes.
Just
yeah, that's
Yeah.
fantastic. 5 kids teaching. You know,
Oh,
that's
come
great.
on, Benny. You can come babysit whenever.
So, what do you
Yes.
think of your little sister working at the studio?
Hey, she's a superhero, because, come on.
Yeah, she is.
We call her Hollywood.
That is right.
Well, she's wearing a cape right now. You know,
yeah.
so
How'd
there's
you
that.
know?
You call her That's hilarious.
Who is doing the camera? That's
I'm
so
only
funny.
I'm 7 years older than her.
You're
so it's
7
very
years
funny.
old. Are there other siblings in between you two?
No.
So it's
she's
just 7 years.
Yeah.
Definitely need
We have
somebody.
different dads.
Oh, different dads.
Was that she stood up on
I
one
need
of
somebody
her
else to
toes
always
and
control the
filming.
cameras.
Okay, so you have
She what?
you have different fathers.
Wait, what? Did you just?
Yeah. Would
We
you
do, yes, we do.
Get a different father.
We have different fathers.
You just say get a different problem.
we have 2 different. We got 2 different fathers in the father lottery.
Historical fact. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Really
Um,
good camera work, you guys.
Well, thank you, Megan, for calling
Thank you
in.
for calling,
It's-
Megan.
Appreciate you. Was it fun? Did you like hanging out with
Yes,
us?
thank you for your service.
It's great
Alex,
to.
if that goes on the
Sarcastic.
table.
I'm just building Legos while we talk.
Over.
Well,
you
that's
should, you
what
should
we
come
should
be
be
an
building
in-studio
some
guest
Legos.
at a certain
We
point. Whenever you could, we'll babysit
You
the kids
appear in the
in
video.
the
I'm
lobby.
afraid
In fact,
all the time.
Bring the 5 kids in and
You
let's see how
appear
that
in the
goes.
but it's the marker.
On
that
your
did
show.
it.
Well, have a great night, Megan.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much for calling.
Oh, thank you.
So
Yeah.
Thank you.
happy.
Okay.
You're amazing.
Take care.
No, enjoy. Have a good night, guys.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Okay.
You
Bye.
too. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right.
That's
Oh,
so
she's
sweet.
great.
You did a good job, Brian. Like, cause
Yeah, you
you
did a
don't
great
have
job.
call-in
Oh, thank you.
people very often,
She's
right?
really good. It's so oppressive on your head. I don't know how people can have that. That you actually you
No.
have that.
While you were wearing them, we bring it up so you could hear it without it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Next
We
caller.
didn't want to tell you though.
Come on.
Is there another caller?
I'm waiting.
another call.
There
The
might
lines
be-
are open.
Lines are open.
The lines
as we
are
speak.
open.
I hate to do this.
You have to go.
You gotta
Well,
go.
at least can you be a caller when you leave?
Yeah, when you call,
Yeah.
Call us from the
I
car.
have a
Do you
glass
have any
of
appearances
wine.
you'd like to
did.
plug?
We
You
did.
did. This is yeah.
Where you going?
Yeah, is there any
No tickets.
piano thing you're doing like that's coming up soon?
What could things
Yeah,
look for
come
next?
on.
Piano update.
We need to know.
Promo.
Hey, what do you plan to do tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
It's Saturday. What are you doing?
2:30
Sleeping in?
p.m.
Oh, I'm sleeping in tomorrow for sure.
Sleeping in.
Tomorrow night I'm doing a house concert. I mean, you don't seriously want to know this.
House
Yep.
concert.
There's a lot of
Yes.
people watching that want
Oh my God, Jesus!
Promo.
It's right on your face.
There are.
Whose
Jesus
house?
is here. Yes, he's
2,500 people watching.
Whose
So-
house?
What?
Yeah.
Well,
There's
they're,
only
most-
500
they're
people.
mostly bums.
Yeah, we're on air. We're
It's 140,000 households.
You said 140,000 households,
Okay.
but we don't know how many actual people are.
Do your
viewing at one
house
time.
party host a non-favor and give out their address?
There you go. Don't have
Yeah, let's
because
party.
then I don't have to worry about how many
Yeah,
people
exactly.
are
I'm
watching the
gonna
show.
watch
It just
this all
takes
the time.
all of the stress
You
out
program
of
it
it.
to
Yeah.
just
Like I'm so
Makes it
grateful.
easier.
Oh my god.
Are you
like
playing
like a
tomorrow
fan,
night?
like a continuous.
Right now, all they can hear is
Oh,
this.
the guitar.
That's so like that's a special break, isn't it? Like piano
Oh, I
and
know.
guitar at the same time.
I don't know how people
With
do
both
it.
hands
Yeah.
doing different stuff. I don't even know, right?
Yeah.
Canfield, Detroit.
Okay.
Canfield,
A little
Turret
time.
concert.
And everyone talking to the mic.
We should go and cover that concert.
That's right. We should go to that concert.
Canfield, Turret.
Wait, I think we might have another caller.
Would it be-
Caller. Hello, caller. Who are we on with?
From the corner.
Everyone, shut up.
Hey, make room for the caller, please.
Speaking to all of the beautiful team members at CMN TV.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
You are.
Yes.
Welcome to Fireside Chat.
Hello, this is Jasper Dean calling in from Detroit, Michigan.
Jasper
you?
Dean.
Oh, welcome.
It's Jasper Dean.
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome.
welcome, Jasper. We so enjoyed you.
Jasper?
Yeah, we love Jasper.
We give
Jasper
medical
was
advice.
on Sue's show.
Jasper is like
Yeah.
an international model. We
Yeah.
love Jasper.
I'm also an international model. It's really weird. It's odd for the 5'4" and lower group. Yeah, it's
For guys,
well, yeah.
What you
Short
doing, Jasper? You having a good night?
Yeah, exactly.
I've been great. How are you guys doing?
Aw, we're doing well. We wish you were here.
Yeah, I'll
you had him on
be
the
there
show.
at some point. Sue's gonna invite me, but I'll come through again.
Oh, that'd be great.
do you have any favorite large cats?
You know,
Jaguar.
I'm a big fan of like panthers. I think
That's a good answer.
Good choice. Good
Yeah.
There's
choice.
always a good choice.
Wow.
And
And whatever
mid-20th century
those cats are,
philosophers.
Yeah.
Mid 20th century.
Mid.
Wittgenstein.
Emphasis on mid.
Yeah, we got.
Do you like
Charles
our
Gordon
quote?
Cooley up
Do you
here.
like our quote?
You gotta watch
Wait,
it.
how do I
Can,
watch?
Can I ask your opinion on something?
Oh yes, of course.
So I wanted to know your opinion on this quote. I am not who you think I am. I am not who I think I am. I am who I think you think I am.
does that make sense to you, Jasper?
It's gonna take me a while to process that.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, you gotta wind that one through a couple times.
Can I give you an easier one? Would you like one that's a little bit more simple?
Sue's got a little
think
easier.
therefore I am.
I have
work.
my favorite quote. It's by Picasso, and it's learn the rules like a pro, so you can break them like an artist.
Oh, there you go. Like that.
I love that.
I like that.
Do you like that better, Jasper?
Come back.
That's great. That's great. It is more simple. So yeah, I agree with this.
Nice, Jasper.
Would you like to hear the shortest poem in the English language?
Let's go. Let's have it, Alex.
Do you have the time?
Oh,
Because it was written by Muhammad Ali.
there you go.
Oh.
And it's a great poem, actually, if you think about it.
Fire away.
You got to think about it.
What if
but
you
got to
don't
get
think
ready.
about it?
All right, well, we're all prepared.
The shortest poem in the English language by Muhammad Ali goes like this. Me, we.
Well, there you have it then. Yeah, there you go.
Pretty deep.
Very nice. Very deep.
That is deep.
That deserves
Almost
a
a
zoom in
haiku.
even more.
Yeah.
That was pretty deep.
Get it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, so I do get it, yeah.
That's pretty good.
I like
Are there
that.
any jokes? Do you guys have any jokes prepared?
Oh, we have another caller.
Who's this? Who are we speaking
Oh,
with?
this is Samantha. I was just listening.
Hi, Samantha.
Oh, thank you for joining us.
Do you know any jokes?
Give us your best joke.
Yeah,
I have a
Samantha.
joke.
Oh, we got it. We got a joke. We got a joke coming in. All right, here we go.
Caller, be quiet.
Okay. All right, we got a
I just have to
quote,
finish
joke.
chewing, if that's all right.
Yes, she's chewing, and then she's gonna finish.
Stand by,
and then
caller.
here comes the joke.
Should we do a shameless plug for Happy Barrels?
That's not allowed.
Illegal.
All right, here we go. It's coming up in a second.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can. That's right.
Here we
So,
go.
what's the difference between a dirty bus
Oh
station
my god. This is the joke I always tell. I won't say it.
And
Dirty bus
a
station.
crab with breast implants.
A dirty bus station.
Very different. Very different.
Dirty bus station.
I was thinking about that just the other day.
Wait.
Yeah.
About 2 degrees.
No, this has been my like.
What's
I'm
the
sure. I'm sure I've told this joke to you before.
Samantha, or you haven't even answered?
Samantha.
Yeah, is the answer busty crustacean?
Did I tell you this joke?
Is it a friend of yours?
This is a friend of mine.
Aw, it takes
It's,
a lot
okay,
of
one
courage.
is a crusty bus station, and the other is a busty crustacean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Go Lions.
All right.
Go Lions.
Lions.
Okay, that's great.
So, like, look at our plasma lamp. That's
was
pretty
Samantha-
exciting.
Samantha's your friend, but was she actually just listening to the show?
Samantha, did you just happen to be flipping through the channels and you came across this?
Oh, of course. I'm always watching public access TV.
Aw, bye-bye.
Kristen's leaving.
Christine's leaving.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank
Or
you.
would you feel bad
Yep.
if this particular show got 300,000 views?
Yeah, it's a good question. It's a great.
Really
So we
good.
can do it
I'd be
again.
conflicted.
Really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's
It-
so
you know
much
what?
fun.
It is some of those shows though that can get the
Right,
crazy
right.
views. You know. I see like shorts.
I'll find it one of these days.
Another caller.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
should.
We need to get another caller.
We need another
But-
caller.
Thank you for calling, caller.
Thank you for
Samantha.
calling.
Thank you.
Caller. Caller.
I don't-
Yeah, you see,
fun.
you see these extremely cool.
Okay, the phone lines are open.
Videos, yeah, call in. But you see these incredibly cool videos by really deep thinking things, and they'll get like 1,000 views, right? And you get the next thing is a cat that's barking like a dog, and it's like 25 million views.
I know, I can't.
What the hell?
That
Yeah.
just explains
Do you have
why
a
our
link?
brains
It
are-
is just outrageous. It's
Yeah,
the way
but
it is. Yeah, it's just the way.
we
it
need to
is.
start producing content like that here.
Cats?
Yeah.
Cats that bark, dog,
Cat-
cat that barks like a dog.
Or a
We
dog
should
that-
have like a lab back there, and we can grow
This
like.
cat's doing the wrong
Yeah.
stuff.
You do any of those cats on a video, you're just like it's golden.
New
Yeah.
cat.
Pop one into a microwave.
Have you considered having animals on your show?
Not yet, but it's an interesting thought. I mean, I love animals. I love people who love animals. I just don't want to take care of the animals. That's my problem.
I mean, they would probably leave at the shows.
Well, the show,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
they
sure.
probably would. So you bring an animal.
Oh, Kevin.
Yeah,
That's trippy.
yeah.
Kevin, you did such a good job with all the graphics.
Thanks.
Charles Gordon, there he is, Gordon Cooley again.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you guys like that little
We're
quote.
getting,
It's
we're getting
interesting.
groovy.
Who's that?
But you said something.
Oh,
We have another caller.
No, that was Sue's voice.
that was that Sue? Yeah, that sounded like Sue.
Go ahead.
Oh
It's your
yeah.
program.
Coolie world.
This is your program.
Yeah.
This is your show.
Echo, 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 echo.
I have another quote.
So give another quote.
Just a little one. It's not as good as the first one. Well, let me think for a second.
Let's kind of.
What?
Sorry?
What?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Is it?
Hot?
He's got something going on over here.
Oh, is he making me repeat or something? It was strange like that. I just.
24 seconds.
24 seconds.
I love. Is that designated? No, is that.
All night party.
It's a bar. It's actually, yeah, really pretty.
Oh, it's a
relatively
bar. I
close.
thought it was the show, like 24.
Number
No?
24.
It looks like that.
With yeah, it does.
Kiefer.
With Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that was a
Why
great
can't
show.
my name be Kiefer? That's such a
I
cool
love
name.
that
Cool
name.
name.
Kiefer Hanley.
It's
Kiefer
kefir,
Hanley.
and it's a
Kiefer Hanley.
Mediterranean yogurt.
So you have another quote for us.
It isn't as good,
All
but
right, let's go.
it's by Mark Twain.
Okay, let's have it.
He's got some good quotes.
Not all horses were created equal. A few were born to win.
Ah, very nice.
I like that. That's
Got him. Take that, loser horses.
Great quote. Great quote.
Thank you.
Kevin,
Sick of
do you
these
have any,
loser
Do you have any quotes?
horses.
Kevin, quote? Yeah, let's
Quote?
go. Let's have a quote
you have a
from
quote?
everyone. Let's go. What's your
I don't
quote?
have any.
Well, this reminds me of something by my good friend Charles Horton Cooley.
Yeah, what,
who said,
what did he say?
He was an if you haven't heard of him, he was an American sociologist at the start of the 20th century. He said, "I am not who you think I am. I'm not who I think I am. I'm who I think you think I am."
And then
Which
they
is
said-
what every
they
drunk
said,
guy
"Okay,
at the
Charles,
bar
let's
has
get you
ever
home."
said to me.
Yeah.
Do you need a ride?
Back in the cage.
Do you
It's
have,
helping me capture my complexity identity.
Yeah, what is the complexity identity?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Everyone take a whack
We
at
need
it.
the
What is it?
specialist back.
Yeah, we need to bring in somebody who knows that.
The specialist.
look at all these like
Nathaniel?
zillions of. It's like so
What quote?
interesting.
Let's have your quote
So
right off the
interesting.
top of your head.
It's very
My quote
mesmerizing.
is, "I love you all" by Susan Hanley.
Susan Hadley.
There you go.
I have actually said that. I have said that. It's true because sometimes we have interesting conversations and
So yeah, what's the after dark part of everything? Like,
the after dark.
what is
After
that?
dark, that's a great question.
Yeah,
So
what is all that?
So Chris, with a straight face, told me that the FAA, don't they, FTC,
FTC.
Yeah, Aeronautics Administration.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
broken now.
I think you said FAA.
Is this broken?
So they said that every show on this channel needs to have an after dark component, that they should make a separate show for after dark.
Like an evil
Yep.
twin?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you do on the after dark show?
It's the same
So
thing
we
you can
change
just-
all
I
the
thought it was
lighting.
more rude.
We change all the lighting to look
can
like
be.
firelight.
Yeah.
Looks like firelight. We have a
You could set
disco
it on
ball.
fire.
Oh, okay.
We play lo-fi beats
we
music,
talk about dark subjects
and we talk about things that are
Dark subjects
spooky and
with
kind of
swearing.
cool and kind of
Oh,
inappropriate.
like occultish kind of stuff and that kind of thing.
I
I
got
would love
one.
to go a little more in that direction.
We could.
Why wouldn't you?
That'll be like our next show. Really.
I have one for a deep discussion.
Yes.
Who are the good guys on Star Wars?
Oh God, that's a tough question. I have no idea. I'm not a Star Wars guy.
Just think of the original. Think of the original film. Just the original
the
film.
original film?
Original film, yeah.
Because is Darth Vader actually
I
good
think the
at
good
the end?
guy
or-
is
No,
Luke
just the original.
Skywalker.
I
right?
like school.
What does he
Is he
do?
really though?
I don't know what he does.
Because he killed countless people.
I believe he blows up a space station with
Oh,
I know
lots
you
of
were going
employees.
What? I thought he was a good guy.
I thought he was too. I don't know.
Well, he's a
I didn't-
murderer.
Yeah.
He
He's a
committed
murderer.
genocide in one.
Really?
I believe he's a terrorist.
How many people were on the Death Star?
I don't know.
How many robots? Not
Hundreds of
people. How many
thousands.
robots?
Did he think they were bad?
On the
though?
Death Star?
Yeah.
But if he didn't kill the Death Star, then doesn't he allow the Death Star to kill stars?
Well, hold on. Does the Death
Which is then-
Star, is that its official name?
I don't
Or
know.
is the Death Star what the
I just
terrorists
remember
told?
some kind of a large disc of some sort that
Yeah.
you
It's
know,
called a
those are-
battle
a
station.
battle station.
Okay, now who's everyone's
I don't
problematic
remember.
fave?
Yeah. I don't know.
I never watched Star
From
Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
I never watched it.
I would argue
Jar
that
Jar.
Jar Jar Binks. Oh my God, Jar Jar. We should have Jar Jar on the
I don't know,
show.
I'm probably not in the good
Everyone's
guys.
problematic fave. Jar Jar.
Is that what you learn in working in the law? There really aren't.
There's usually not much altogether good or altogether bad. A mix. Although we just talked about that, right? Talked about the show. Are people inherently good or bad? You know.
And what was the conclusion working in law all these years?
Well, I think the conclusion is that definitely there's a mix.
Bad,
of stuff.
huh?
It's more. Honestly, I think most people, if you look at more people are good. There's more good than there is bad. But there's a lot of bad.
So,
That's
okay.
why I entitled the episode "Would Hitler Swerve?" Because swerve for.
I wonder what that meant.
He would swerve for a squirrel.
Would if you were driving down the
Oh,
road,
would
a
he
squirrel
s-
jumps
Yeah.
out.
Oh.
I'm swerving.
But would
I would
Hitler-
swerve. So would
Yeah.
but what if Hitler did? That was
Who
the
are the
question.
squirrel's
Then
parents?
would that mean like the worst person in the entire known universe? Would that mean that we're good? Not really. No.
And Squirrel might think so.
Squirrel might think so. From the squirrel's
Squirrel's
perspective,
Squirrel
impressed.
might have
He's
grown
awesome.
up to
Yeah.
commit atrocities.
right? So, but anyway,
I've grown up to be the Death Star. That's Squirrel.
That's
yeah,
right.
could- yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Kinda
Chewbacca.
makes you think.
Chewbacca. That's right.
I don't know.
Can we call out?
Is that possible?
Yeah, give me a
It's
number.
just random people. Yeah.
One thing that's sad about cell
How do you
phones
call
and
out?
the
Oh, you
modern
dial a number?
phone technique
you wanna call your
is
wife
that
or
you
something?
can't really
Would she
make
come on the
phonies
show?
anymore.
No, I know. You used to be able to do that all
I
the
mean,
time.
you could just call up anybody and hang up on them.
We call. Remember? Yeah.
And nobody
remember that?
answers.
You'll be able to call up a Chinese restaurant, order $40 worth of Chinese food.
Mhm.
Back then, that was a lot of money, and just have it delivered to someone's house. Now, you know, you
Take
can't do
that.
I remember I used to visit a friend of mine over at Michigan State, and they had a system where they would call to order pizza,
Yeah.
but they would call from like one building. It was a fake order from, let's say, one building, and then they'd call right away and place another order from the facing building, and the guy would go upstairs to deliver the first pizza. And then the second pizza would be still in the car. And they'd
Oh.
run down and grab that pizza.
Oh God,
Yeah.
that's
Dirty dealings.
Future
That's so-
lawyers.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Somebody will be able to sneak out an extra pizza.
Oh, I
What
have-
are some of your favorite lawyer tricks?
Yeah, God, there's so many different problems. There's a lot of things that lawyers do.
I-
Mostly they're just trying to get along, just like everybody else.
Have you guys ever read about Dick Cheney?
And what he liked on his pizza.
Yeah,
Final topic.
anchovies. or
Dick
what's
Cheney
on that?
used to work for a utility company in his youth, in his younger
As a-
age.
As a boy or a young man?
No, as a young man in his
Okay.
career, and he used to work for a utility company, and he was some sort of supervisor, and the utility company had rules about how to properly dispose of extra wire and extra unused materials, right? And they had a rule about, because copper is expensive.
Yeah.
yeah.
Any length of copper that's over a certain length needed to be rounded up and reused or brought in. But to save time, he would instruct his crew to cut that copper into smaller pieces so they could dump it.
Ah,
That's clever.
that's pretty clever. Yeah, it's a little sneaky.
A little sneaky.
I like
A
that.
predictor, perhaps, of things to come.
Oh, that
the
could be.
greatness. The greatness
Yeah.
to come.
Could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Role
wow.
model material.
I believe it's a true story because I read it somewhere.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
A sign of a true story.
Yeah, if you've read it somewhere, it's
It's
almost
got to be a true
certainly
story. It's
Does he ever sign those copper scraps?
I don't
Dick.
know.
That's all you can fit.
So what time? Let's see. What time do you guys go to sleep?
Right now.
It's
4 hours
About
ago.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
We
Tonight,
shut down when 8 o'clock comes in this office. We all just like power
everything
down.
powers down at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, after we play.
Do you guys have an overnight call-in show?
Theoretically, but.
It's the answering machine.
Does
Yeah, it
anyone-
is the voicemail.
No, I mean that would be cool.
Does anyone call in at that time? Like an over?
You mean to the office?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get all kinds of calls from all over the world. at
24/7.
different times. Most of them very confused
Very
about
confused
what we
about
do.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or people that have actually been in the building several years
Yeah.
and know our business hours will call on like Sunday morning.
Oh,
at
really? Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Why, hello, where is everybody?
Why aren't you open?
I'm in
Why are
the
you
parking lot.
Could you typically,
I know a
could
lot
you
of- I
have
know
an
a lot
actual
of-
show,
yeah,
like
one
a
of
live
them-
phone show from
I,
midnight
like 3 of my
to
sister's
3 a.m. on Friday
ex-boyfriends
night?
were like, that's how I found out.
One of my favorite
Sorry?
ones from
We have
it
to get
is,
paid all the time to do
Right.
Oh,
You have to find
okay.
one of us
So there
to
is
do it.
no overnight.
You have to be in.
show.
One of you has to be inspired to
I'm a
want to
George
be.
Lopez
So you guys have somebody
sleeper,
come
or I
in
was.
here.
Like,
Well, that's a
yeah,
child.
that's like,
Because that's
I
a
mean, not
child.
anymore, but I
Imagine one
remember like
person here
waking
for
up and
church for
being
Bro,
like,
yeah.
How
otherwise
about how about that
Yeah, that just
overnight
like
call-in show with the target market in Australia?
There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
could do like Australian
I can find a
accent.
show
Wow.
like
Make them feel at
Yeah.
home.
that puts me
Yeah,
right to
that's-
I
sleep.
would be, yeah. So what would you
Do you
call?
watch Cheers?
Would that be Exus
You know what a
After
good
Dark?
one is?
Exus
Those-
After Dark,
those
yeah.
wacky-
Animated
Talk about like
Gilbert?
UFOs and all
Gilbert.
sorts of
Yes.
Those,
crazy
Hold on.
stuff.
those
I-
wacky Americans.
Because
Yeah.
we change our
Without a
lighting, right?
doubt,
So
the
we
most
shut all of these white
Shut
ones,
everything
and then we
down.
bring in like this gold firelight
Boring
lamp.
thing
Right.
you could
Or
possibly
And
find.
so it
Your
looks like,
brain
because
Oh,
for
it
me it
is?
looks like a
Wait.
fireside, I
Yeah.
guess, but we have our
It-
little
yes,
disco
it will
light
not
that
be able
we
to
love. the
wait.
Wait,
disco
they made a
ball.
show out of this.
And then we just talk about whatever we feel like. Like, we
Right.
just do funny
So in the
things.
remaining 4 minutes
There's
that we
also-
have on your program, tonight, since it's
Yeah.
7:46,
Yeah.
would you like to leave any parting message?
Parting thoughts, Sue. What do you
Parting
got for
thoughts.
us? Let's have your thoughts.
Well,
Tell us your Dick Cheney story.
these honestly, yeah, this crew has changed my life, and
Nice.
they're extraordinary. They're so hardworking and dedicated, and I don't think people that get them to go do jobs, I don't know if they actually treat them as well as they deserve to be treated.
Yeah, so all you parents at those school meetings,
You
be
bastards,
nice.
Yeah.
Be nice to our crew.
Yeah, with or without the masks.
You
right.
know.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, imagine you guys go out and you get, it's a totally thankless thing.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous because you guys are doing such a cool thing.
Right.
And again, you guys are amazing at your jobs.
They always make it work. Like no
Always.
matter what happens, they
Right.
always get it to work.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Right.
Thank you.
Right. And you guys,
Yeah.
let us come in and record shows and do things. And it's like $6 a year. I'm so crazy.
$6 a year.
You heard it here first.
$6
It's just, it is amazing. And so I'm just, again, I think you guys are incredible. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian.
We're happy to have you.
This is always the highlight of my week.
I'm so
When I
glad.
come here on Tuesdays, I'm like, this is work? Wow.
This is fun.
It's fun. Yeah.
This is just the best thing ever. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, we're so incredibly lucky.
Yay.
Oh look, there's there's camera 9.
See camera 9.
But there's the whole thing. There's camera 9. We love camera 9. Look at. Thank you, Kevin, for bringing it in. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed our show. This is our. It was our little.
Oh, Kevin, can you get a shot of this, Kevin?
What's
Wait,
that?
no.
Oh,
I
what
can't.
happened there?
Where are we
Special
now?
guest.
Oh, wow, look
Hold
at
on.
that.
Hold on.
Can you
Gotta
see
hold
it?
on.
Can you get in
Can
there?
you see it?
Oh, no,
Camera
he's working
9.
on it.
Camera 9.
Hold on.
Can you
No,
go
No.
zoom in?
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Holding,
Wait,
holding,
wait,
holding.
wait, hold on.
There it goes, there it goes.
Hold on.
Yay!
Okay, no, pay no attention to the.
What's your name?
Happy New Year! Good night, everyone.
Thank you for watching. Good night. I hope you enjoyed our party.
Great, guys.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Good night. Yay! That was awesome. Best show ever. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Oh my God, Brian.
So fun.
That was